Good morning. This is your wake up alarm. 3, 2, 1.
This is Ace and TJ 5G.
Hello, testing 1, 2, 3.
Ace. TJ. Riggins. Alexis. Tech D-Rob.
Every day.
This is the Ace and TJ Show.
So, this is TJ, and I've been Poe when it comes to my computer system and all. I've been using an iPad instead of a computer for about 3 years now, or something like that. And so I got this new computer, and I keep wondering, I'm going, where are these fingerprints coming from on the screen? And then as I reached up and hit the screen, thinking that it was touch screen like my iPad, I realized, okay, the case is solved.
It's me.
Yeah, this is where the fingerprints are coming from. It's not a touch screen anymore.
You're like a kid.
Yeah, I'm like I said, I'm. It's good to be at least up into 2018.
Yeah, but I think that happens with a lot of things these days. I've done it with frames. You pick up a picture frame or something and reach up to go to.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't do that.
Yeah, I do that when people hand me an old picture that's printed. I try to zoom in on it.
And you want to blow it up. Mm-hmm. And then you feel really stupid because it's a really stupid thing to do.
Yeah. I have a touch screen on my computer, on my laptop, and I thought, this is going to change everything. I have not used it one time. I mean, it's like, and on an iPad it makes sense, but on a laptop, there's no point. Mm-hmm. But I thought, this is going to change everything.
But you never use it?
Not once. So dumb.
Rob, are we getting new chairs?
I'm still on the lookout. I haven't had a chance to thoroughly look, but we will be getting new
Look
chairs.
out for the delivery or look out
like
for the chairs?
Like a sale.
Oh, okay. Because I just thought of it when I moved and my chair made this sound.
We're not paying full price, apparently.
Okay, good. Well, I'm good with that.
Okay.
I'm good with that.
Isn't nobody shocked to find out we're trying to do something not pay full price?
Chairs are expensive.
They are super
crazy
expensive. I saw one the other day that's got a whole control thing in the back, and it's got it looked incredible and super comfortable. But it was being advertised on television, and it said, now with the heating, cooling system or whatever, and it said this Christmas season, $700 off. And I thought, how much must it be if it's $700 off at Christmas?
Yeah, they'll also put those gutter guard things on your house for that price. It comes with free gutter guard.
It was crazy.
Alexis, why are you squinting so much already? You still sleep?
Squinting.
Yeah, you like this?
Yeah.
Because
I could blindfold you with some dental floss right now.
Yeah.
These lights are bright in here, man.
It's the same lights we have every day.
I know, and every day I be squinting.
Squints.
Squint.
She said it so properly the first
Every
time, but
day
then she
I be
went squint.
Squinting.
Yeah, we squint.
It's like these lights are like directly pointed at me.
Yeah.
You're wearing a hat.
Symbolic.
Okay.
I just want to make sure you weren't going back to sleep.
No, I wish.
Well, we know that. We know you wish.
Let's see what's trending.
Now trending on the Ace and TJ Show.
All right, it's National Pearl Harbor Remembrance Day. Now, I've never been. Ace, you've been to Pearl Harbor, haven't you?
No, I'm planning a trip. That was my son's high school graduation trip. I told both of them I would take them one place that was important to them that they wanted to learn about. And Pearl Harbor was the place, but he graduated during COVID and it was shut down. So we were going to go this summer, but now Amanda's pregnant, so it looks like it's going to be next year. It's going to be next summer.
Oh, the baby ruined the trip.
Yeah, it didn't ruin the trip. He understands. So he's going. I said, "Look, we'll go when you're 21. When you'll be 21 next year. It'll be cool." And then 1 year it was half open. He was like, "I don't want to go when it's half open. I want to go when it's open." I was like, yeah. So they had, because of COVID, we've had to stretch it out a few years.
You'll be 21. We'll have a great. It's like, well, what do you think happening in Pearl Harbor? They got a.
Well, it's Hawaii. You're going to Hawaii, so you can go to.
I got you.
If we're going to spend, we're not just going to fly to Pearl Harbor then fly home. I'm not going that far for that.
Yeah, but to make do, they're going to go to Pearl, Mississippi.
There you go.
Yeah, we're driving there next week.
And very much less important, it's now also National Cotton Candy Day. I'll say this, brave yet honest. Cotton candy way overrated.
Yeah,
I agree.
It's not good.
I love cotton candy flavored things.
It's one of those things
Like-
that I just want one bite, more than suffices. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't even need it. I don't desire it. If I see it and somebody has, like, I'll have a bite of that. Then that's enough.
Doesn't have enough flavor.
I'm with you.
And it's messy.
It's a little messy.
It's so sticky.
That's
I
my
love the way
favorite
it
Dum Dum
smells.
flavor. I always want the cotton
right.
candy Dum Dums.
Yeah.
I love the skint of it. I love
Yeah.
the smell of cotton candy.
I like the idea of getting cotton candy. It's fair because it's fun looking, but it's just when you eat it, you're like, oh, this is not that great.
Yeah, and I try not to eat things that are attached to a paper tube. It's like eating toilet paper.
I thought you were going to say something at a carnival.
Well, that too, maybe. Yeah.
Well, I'll go to town on a funnel cake or
Okay.
a barbecue sandwich. I don't,
Yeah.
or, you know.
That's the best part. Time magazine has named their athlete of the year, their entertainer of the year, and their icon of the year, Aaron Judge. Now, where does he play now? He's not in New York anymore, is he?
Well, we don't know yet.
Okay.
Is he the one on divorce court?
Yes, that is Aaron Judge on divorce court.
Yeah.
Judge Aaron, they call him.
So he's
the
fielding
real
offers at the
handsome
moment.
guy.
The Yankees have made him a huge offer. The Dodgers are apparently making him a huge offer. San Francisco's making him an offer. So he's waiting to see where he's going to land.
Yeah.
He comes on right after Judge Maybelline.
I don't know if that's true or not. The entertainer of the year is all-female K-pop group Blackpink. Their latest album, Born Pink, is the best-selling female K-pop album of all time.
They have a lot of female K-pop albums.
No idea.
Because it seems like
Probably.
up until now we only heard about the boy bands from South Korea.
Yeah, well, listen, there's a lot of
So this
Blackpink
could be.
fans.
I know that's what I'm saying. So this they could be the pioneers
Yeah,
or pioneer women.
pioneer women, exactly. And then the icon of the year is Michelle Yeoh. I think I'm pronouncing that last name right, but they said she started acting in Hong Kong films in the 80s and was in the 1997 James Bond movie Tomorrow Never Dies, and then became more well-known this year after starring in Everything Everywhere All at Once. I missed that one.
Oh, I want to see that movie. I've heard it's so good.
Really?
Yes. That's on my list.
So she's the icon. Love that.
Okay.
What else? Joe Rogan wants The Rock to admit he's on steroids, which I kind of love.
I've watched this clip yesterday. I watched it yesterday afternoon, and it's pretty interesting. He makes a great point.
Which was what?
Hey, Rock, you're 50, and you're way more jacked now than you were when you were 25 and 30. And he said, it's not possible. He said, it's physically not possible for a human male to get that jacked at 50 more so than 30. He said, just be honest about it. That's all he's saying, because his concern is, he's like, he admits he takes testosterone replacements and all this kind of stuff because it makes him feel great. But they got into a conversation. It was about actors who get super jacked for roles quick. He's like, you can't transform your body in 12 weeks the way some of these guys have. It's physically impossible without taking something to get it done. He said, it just is.
You know what that tells me, Ace? Is that now even Joe Rogan is copying things that I've been saying for years and years and years on the radio.
Yeah,
now even Joe Rogan. I never thought he would have to stoop to stealing from me.
Yeah. So,
And that's one of the things about society I wish they would just stop being dumb about. When you look at somebody and you go, well, come to find out he was on steroids, like that liver eating guy the other day. You can't look at that dude and tell he's on steroids, he's juicing. Come on. Y'all need to get educated and judged by looks. Everything you can do in America, you can first judge by looks. Always.
always judged by looks, according to TJ.
What do they look like?
He did have an interesting point, though. He said a friend of his was doing a podcast with a major actor. And the actor said, look, we can talk about anything, but please don't ask me anything about drugs or anything, steroids, anything like that.
But
And so that's
is
why
The
they don't
Rock-
want to talk about it.
Why is The Rock required to come out and go, I do A, B, and C? I don't
Well,
understand.
You got to look
He's
at
not-
him and figure.
Yeah.
I don't know for sure that he's on the steroids or has taken the steroids from time to time. He may not be on steroids, cycling them nonstop or right at the moment, but I look at him and, in my opinion, he looks to be someone who uses steroids at times, or to get to the point where he is, then maintain it, come off the cycle down, all of that stuff. But why does he have to come out and make a statement? And I'm no fan of The Rock, believe me.
Yeah.
I'm no fan of well, in my opinion, an ambassador for China, The Rock.
Yeah.
But I don't think he owes anybody anything about unless he's out saying I don't take steroids.
No, and Rogan didn't say that he should. He said he wishes he would. He said he wishes The Rock would come out and make a statement and say, yeah, I've taken steroids, or I do steroids regularly, or like TJ said, a lot of times it's you get on them for something. He said because it sets up, he said a lot of guys see that and think, oh, The Rock is, if that's natural, I can achieve it. He said, and you can't. It's impossible. And it sets an impossible standard that leads people into doing things that they that are harmful to their bodies without knowing how to do it properly.
So it's the same concept, basically, that Joe Rogan is going for as people saying that models are unrealistic and they need to stop airbrushing their their magazine covers and all of that stuff. That's the same logic.
Because there's like a bunch of grown men that are like, I'll never be The Rock. It's like, okay, well, right, you're not gonna be The Rock. Get over it. Like, calm down. Stop crying.
He got that from me though. That's the main.
What are you saying? What did he take?
I've been saying I'm just saying for years I've been saying that same thing Joe Rogan has been saying, and now he's famous saying it, and he gets the credit for it.
It's the way the world works.
Yeah.
It's not right. It's not right.
Jimmy Kimmel has pretty much gotten his success off the back of me.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Copying things that I've said back when he was funny. Not now, but back when he was funny, in my opinion. It's just my humble opinion.
Thievery.
Some would say.
So those are just a few things that are now trending.
If you are a true crime fan, so right now I'm talking to every lady in the free world and a few guys. If you are a fan of true crime content, I have for you next the code that could be life-altering. The code that could keep you sheltered in your home throughout the entire holiday season with nothing but true crime content flooding onto every device you possibly have. 4 little numbers that could be life-changing. Next.
The Week in Review is sponsored by Calotrend. Go to acetj.com/weight loss to find out more about Calotrend. This is Ace TJ TV. The Ace and TJ Show will be right back.
Hey, if you missed TJ and Jody's house this week, you missed something great. Well, tell them, Jody,
Tell 'em what?
where to watch it.
Dang, Ace TJ TV.
And now, a flashback from the Ace and TJ Dailies.
So, we said, who is saving? You're saving money right now to fix a mistake that you made. Here's one. It says, I got hit with a baseball bat to my upper stomach when I was young. It left a permanent mark that looks like a hickey. So, yeah. I don't know how you get, I don't know the procedure to get that fixed. We got a couple like this. I'm currently saving to pay my attorney to fix the mistake I made of getting married. Divorce is expensive. And you know why, Alexis?
Why?
Because it's worth it.
Okay.
That's the old joke. People say, "Why? You know why divorce is so expensive? Because it's worth it." said it's worth it. I'll tell you what, man alive.
Nice.
Let's see. Some of these we can't read because they're nasty. They're nasty on the radio.
There's an interesting one. There's a lady, Alyssa on the front page that says, I jumped into a natural water quarry with my new Apple Watch and came up, and there was no new Apple Watch. Now saving for a new watch.
She lost it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just fell off her arm. It's gone.
Yeah, my son just got finished saving for new AirPods because he left his in his truck at school, and his truck got broken into, and they stole them out of it. It's the only thing he had worth anything in the truck. What? And they stole them. So he just bought his new ones he's been saving up for.
That sucks because it wasn't really his mistake, I guess. I mean, kind of, but not really.
No, but,
Now you got to consider you leave your AirPods in your truck. That's
Yeah.
pretty safe, you know.
but it's his mistake for going to college,
Exactly.
being stupid and going to college.
What an idiot going to college.
That's socialism at work right there.
Yep.
Hey,
Marxism.
Marxism, maybe.
Yeah. No, not maybe. It is.
Spread it around.
Yep.
Those should be my AirPods.
Why
Give me
you
one
have
of them. Give me at least one of them.
You're right. College sucks.
I've been telling everybody.
There's
I've been telling y'all.
on the front page of our Facebook page, Jill says the mistake she's saving to repair, that I went to college and got a 4-year degree that I don't use. So student loans.
See? Proving the point.
She's pretty.
Want a student
Oh, she's
loans.
But as TJ Alexis has pointed out, as long as I've known him, that I went to college and have a 4-year degree from LSU, and he did not graduate from college, but we make exactly the same money. So where's that getting me?
Right.
Not getting me anywhere.
I feel you, dog.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay, Cat.
rare.
Riggins, were you commenting on the attractiveness of
Yeah, I just happened to look at that one.
Little Miss 4-year degree. Is that who it was?
Degree.
I thought I heard that kind of under your breath. Oh, she's attractive.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Well, good for her. On all accounts. So she'll be just fine.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
Meaning because she's attractive?
Yeah,
It's
she'll
going
be
to work
fine.
out for her
She'll
no matter
be
what.
fine.
And that's the way it should be.
Just like my brother told my daughter when she was going off to college. He said, don't worry about anything. Don't let it stress you out because you're pretty and you'll end up, finding some guy that'll marry you who's got plenty of money and he's successful. So, don't worry so much about the ins and outs of the grades and the day-to-day stuff. Just,
Don't stress over doing good in college. Just meet a boy.
Yeah,
Find a rich man.
you meet a good-looking boy whose family has a lot of money, and he's going to be successful. So, makes it that much easier.
Exactly.
Necessary to pull up her picture here in the studio, Riggins?
Yes.
Yeah, she is pretty.
I just looked up and I was like, why
It's a
is Riggins
headshot.
pulling up this lady's picture in the studio?
Where did he get a headshot? Is that from her Instagram?
Yeah, she does, I guess, like photography, maybe. I'm not really sure. Looks like she does a lot of makeup, professional makeup and hair and stuff, but she is, beautiful.
All right, so you that's not one of her models or something.
No, it's her profile picture.
Yeah, that's a profile picture.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Oh, Jill. Jill, yes, I will.
For all things Ace and TJ, subscribe to the Ace and TJ YouTube channel.
If you want to sleep better and lose weight, then the product that you need is called Calitrin, or you can pronounce it Calitrin. Very easy for you to get. Just go to acetj.com/weight loss. acetj.com/weight loss for Calitrin.
Now, better ingredients, better pizza means that each bite of every Papa John's slice just keeps getting better. From that first bite you have to blow on, to that second bite of crispy, crunchy toppings, to that string of gooey, melty cheese. And just when you're thinking this cannot get any better, you get to the crust and you realize it's not just any crust. Oh no, it's epic stuffed crust that's hand-stuffed with cheese. Better ingredients, better pizza, even better when it's stuffed.
The Ace and TJ Show will be back in less than 2 minutes.
Riggins, it's the week that was pop culture, the week that was the Ace and TJ show, as Riggins reviews it all for us with the week.
Go, Riggins, go. Yay!
Wow.
Riggins!
Halloween happens on Monday, filled with demons, blood, and spikes. If you want to see something scary, just look at Ace's TikTok likes. Am I right?
What do you mean?
Huh?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
A lot of
What?
people like our TikToks.
Yeah.
That's not what
We
we
have
know.
millions of them. What's your point?
Yeah, no.
Millions.
You mean people that...
I'm talking about the things you like on TikTok.
Oh.
Yeah.
They're not scary.
Now see it. Watch Riggins' facial reactions, Alexis's banter with TJ, Ace's pearly white complexion in all its glory. On your phone, on your smart TV, this is Ace TJ TV.
Alexis, you pride yourself on knowing all about the true crime podcasts and shows, and you watch a tremendous amount of true crime content on Netflix. And would it be fair to say that Netflix is the leader when it comes to true crime stuff? I mean, as far as, Hulu and...
like original
crime.
content.
Original
Yeah, for
content?
sure.
Okay, now, here's what you may not know. And I don't want to stereotype, but a lot of women are going to want to remember the number I'm about to give you, because women love, and men, a lot of men do too, but especially women love true crime content. Somebody posted a, quote, life-changing, end quote, hack that helps you find all of the true crime content on Netflix. In other words, you put this code in and essentially bypass all the other categories, and it's every piece of true crime content on Netflix condensed into one area. It shows the tag. They tag their shows with different numbers depending on what they're about. And somebody figured out the true crime stuff is 9875. 9875. And this works. Go to the search page, type in 9875, and hundreds of shows and movies pop up.
Yeah, I need to do that.
Yeah.
I don't remember my Netflix login right now, but.
Oh, well, I thought you were doing it. All right, hang on, I'll do it real quick.
You entered the incorrect
Right.
password.
I'm like, what is it?
Hang on. So you go to you just go to the search page and enter 9875. Boom. There it is. Yeah. And you can just, it's a lot of stuff. I said most of it's the good stuff, mainly murder shows with a few other things mixed in, but it is at least true crime adjacent in some form. Did you know this about this, Riggins, or you saw it yesterday?
Yeah, I did. Because they have codes for, like, if you want to watch horror movies, there's another code for that, or comedy, Christmas. There's hundreds of codes. So, yeah, just depending on whatever you're into. Somebody published a list a little while back.
I knew it too, because you'll recall I was the original true crime documentary fan.
Right.
Before women came in and took it over and ruined it.
That's true. That's correct.
I don't know my password.
She's over here struggling.
I'm like, what is it?
And that's just because they can't stand it if we got something that they can't take from us. They just can't stand us having fun that they're not having, so they came in and took it over. Just like that, you went straight to Alexis as the authority because women took it over.
Yeah, and she talks about it more than anybody else does on the show, so makes sense. But now, there you go. 9875 is the code.
See what I mean? They're going to be taking over Augusta.
Oh, get out of here.
Next thing you know,
Can't have that.
taking over Augusta, and they're already taking over barbecue events.
Really?
Yeah, they just do everything, just ruin it all.
There's one question here that we got yesterday that I love. A lady DM'd us yesterday on our Facebook page at the Ace TJ Show. Her name is Holly. She said, I was watching this stupid Hallmark Christmas movie, and the single young guy had his entire apartment decorated. Tree trimmings, the works. Obviously, it's a movie, so I get it. But I'm really curious. Did Ace or TJ, Rob, or Riggins decorate for the holidays when they were bachelor status? What kinds of decorations? Were they like cheesy beer can lights? Is it sexist of me to think that it's weird that a single man would decorate his whole apartment in Christmas decor? LOL. Curious if single listeners actually decorate for the holidays. I did not. I take that back. I did before I got married, when TJ and I lived together, there was the last time I was completely single at the holidays. We didn't do any decorations, did we?
No.
We didn't. We couldn't afford them. And then after my divorce, the first couple years I did not, because I would go to the house for Christmas and everything. And then I think probably 2018 2019 was probably the first time that I decorated because Amanda was like, "You need to get a tree. And if kids come over, they need a tree." And so I moved into a townhouse and got a tree then. Mm-hmm. But it was just regular. We just had the tree. It was regular Christmas decorations.
Yeah, and I never did that either because I've never been gay.
Thank you, TJ.
I'm kidding. I'm just kidding because I do know a guy who is a manly man, and he's single, young guy, single, and he decorated his whole house Christmas stuff. He loves Christmas that much, and he did it. So I was just joking.
You put up a tree, right, Riggins?
Yeah, that's the extent of it.
And Rob, before Meredith, well, you and your cousin didn't put up any decorations, I would assume. No, I didn't think so. Okay. There you go. I knew Rob and his cousin weren't putting up any decorations.
Does that surprise you?
No, not in the least. Yeah.
This is the Ace and TJ Show.
Okay, another Ace and TJ Christmas tradition. We're going to find out why members of the radio family are on the naughty list. And some members have already weighed in, and it's quality material. Coming up next.
Ace and TJ. The Ace and TJ Show will be back in less than 3 minutes.
Breaking and Entering Christmas is back with the Ace and TJ Show Tuesday, November 29th. Thanks to great sponsors like Deacon Food Service. Here for all your food service equipment needs. Deacon delivers. Get details at deaconfs.com. That's deaconfs.com. Tuesday, November 29th is a very special day. That is the first installment of Breaking and Entering Christmas. And this year, Breaking and Entering Christmas is made possible thanks to great sponsors like Bradham Brothers. Bradham Brothers, heating, air, and electrical installation and service that you can trust at bradhambrothers.com.
Temperature regulation.
Pressure relief.
Built to last.
Better value.
It's mattress shopping that's all about you.
Lake Norman Chill mattresses are twice as nice for half the price. Only at Sweet Dreams Mattress and Furniture.
If you haven't checked it out, Ace TJ 5G is streaming everywhere all the time. All thanks to O'Connor Insurance. They've been in business since January of 2000. They treat every customer how they would want to be treated. Learn more at acetj.com/O'Connor.
Now, better ingredients, better pizza means that each bite of every Papa John's slice just keeps getting better. From that first bite you have to blow on, to that second bite of crispy, crunchy toppings, to that string of gooey, melty cheese. And just when you're thinking this cannot get any better, you get to the crust and you realize it's not just any crust. Oh no, it's epic stuffed crust that's hand-stuffed with cheese. Better ingredients, better pizza, even better when it's stuffed.
From Peyton's Promise to How Can We Help You Wednesday to now with Breaking and Entering Christmas, we can always count on the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty to sponsor and help us make dreams come true. Buying, selling, investing, your first thought should be the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty. Go to acetj.com/Temple team.
The Johnson Group Facility Services is a commercial cleaning company that focuses more on customer satisfaction than the bottom line because each customer works directly with the owners every step of the way. If you need any commercial cleaning, the Johnson Group can handle it. Get details at acetj.com/clean.
Breaking and Entering Christmas is happening right now, and it's all thanks to AB Mortgage. Tammy and Curtis are ready to help you with a mortgage or refinancing. We just love those two. Learn more at acetj.com/AB.
It's uncut and uncensored. It's the Ace and TJ Share Funny podcast, live every day on the Ace and TJ app at 9 Eastern or on YouTube. Just search for Ace TJ TV on YouTube or wherever you download podcasts daily. It's Share Funny, sponsored by The Closet Niche.
Morning radio just evolved again. This is the Ace and TJ Show live on acetj.tv. Just you and us. This is Ace TJ 5G.
So losing weight is maybe on your list of things that you're going to do when the new year hits. Lose weight, start feeling better about yourself, all of those things. Well, Calitrin should be on that list of things that you do to prepare. Order Calitrin today because it's scientifically proven to help you lose weight, also get better sleep. And there are many thousands of satisfied customers. Like this lady named Bonnie said, I've been on Calitrin for about 3 weeks now, and I'm sleeping better and have more energy. I feel better all around, and I'm starting to notice some inch loss, and my clothes are feeling a little less snug. Okay, now this isn't a miracle thing where you're going to lose 30 pounds overnight and stuff like that. It doesn't work that way. You lose weight the healthy way because you're not dealing with any kind of diet drug when you're talking about Calitrin. So go check it out, and if you order Calitrin right now, you get a month's. You buy a month's supply, you get a month free. You buy 2 months, you get 2 months free, and you can go up as high as you want. So just do it. acetj.com/weight loss is how. acetj.com/weight loss for Calitrin.
I didn't know if everybody knew or not, but I think people know TJ's very involved with politics, very interested in politics. But I didn't know TJ was out on the stump yesterday.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, TJ was stumping for Herschel Walker yesterday. This has to be him, right?
Bags of kale that they can eat to give them energy. Now, if you want to eat kale, that's up to you. I don't eat kale. You know why? Because kale tastes to me like I'd rather be fat.
I saw that clip yesterday. That's U.S. Senator John Kennedy.
Yeah, from Louisiana.
Yeah. I heard that. It was on the TV in the background. I spun around like, was TJ on TV railing about kale?
I love that guy. He's awesome.
Yeah. You do refuse to believe that anybody likes kale.
Absolutely.
For the taste alone.
Yeah.
Because my wife loves it for some reason.
Well, because she's young and they've guilted her into having to say that she likes it.
And Alexis claims she likes it for the
Same
taste.
way.
Okay.
Same way. Nobody likes the taste of it.
Yep.
And I kind of feel bad about this, but I saw this morning and it made me laugh. But I tell you why I don't feel quite so bad about it. The clip was posted in 2008. The video was actually shot years before that. It's a woman and a mom. They're performing the gospel classic, Go Tell It on the Mountain. But you can tell that at least the young woman doesn't want to be there. When you watch the video, she doesn't look at her mom. She's like in a terrible mood. She's not happy, and it shows in their performance.
I want to wish you a very Merry Christmas. Here's Henrietta and Myrna Newdorf right now singing.
It's from a Canadian public access show. Now it gets really good.
Shepherds fear and tremble when low above the earth. They rang the angel chorus.
I mean, it's public access TV, but I felt bad. Like she's singing a song about Jesus, and
Jesus loves everybody.
I shouldn't be laughing at that.
Jesus loves all praise.
I know. I felt bad that I was laughing at it. I was just like,
They have Jesus in Canada?
I think so.
Okay, that's good to know.
Yeah. I think he's Mr. International.
He's everywhere.
Yeah.
He's worldwide.
The original Mr. Worldwide.
That's good to know, though.
Just you and us. This is Ace TJ 5G. Thanks for watching Ace TJ TV. Please make sure you like and subscribe. We'll be right back.
Hey, if you missed TJ and Jody's house this week, you missed something great. Y'all know what me and Jody does. We burn it down. We burn it down. I tell you what, I say next week we start with a theme on the drinks. So next week's gonna be Long Island iced tea theme. We meet up in here. It's gonna be Long Island teas.
And now, a flashback from the Ace and TJ Dailies.
So Riggins has he's got a house that he's going to be moving into in the next couple of weeks. A little house with a yard and a neighborhood and the whole thing. Moving out of the big city high-rise apartment. Now, when you are walking your dog now, Riggins, around and you see the people along the way, these are people that, even though you may see the same ones from time to time, they're not always in the same place. It's like they don't live, you're not walking by their house or whatever, you know. You see them along the way. They're city people That's the guy that's, over there washing windows, or that's the, whatever guy. Now, in a neighborhood, when you go walk your dog and you run into people, they might live right next to you. And you know where everybody will live, and they'll know where you live, and you'll exchange pleasantries and all of that. Do you see yourself making friends with the neighbors to the point where you might have them over, like for a beer, or vice versa? They have you over and you would go. Any of that?
Yeah, I hope so.
You do? You want that?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I would love that.
What if they're old?
Oh, God. I didn't think about that. No,
gross.
Old.
They're old and gross.
Listen, I relate to old people more than I relate to young people. So, no, I would love that. I want to be part of a community and do that stuff.
But you got to be careful.
Okay.
Because if you have a next door neighbor, let's say, and every time you walk out, he sees you and wants to talk, then you'll start feeling like a prisoner in your home, because you won't be able to, you say, is he out there? I can't go anywhere without him. And so it'll start with a chat on the street, and I got to go. I got to get this dog some exercise or whatever. And then end with, all right, I'll meet you for some beers later.
Well, I experienced that already, but it's just with a homeless guy named Money.
Yeah, right.
He walks an entire block with me almost every day.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. His name's Money?
His name's Money. I'm not sure if that's his real name, but but the other day we were this was great. We were walking side by side. He just walks with me one block and then he bails. We were walking in front of a hotel in Uptown, and a woman was walking out with one of those luggage carts that they give you at a hotel. And she had all this stuff hung up on there, and he screams at her from the sidewalk. She goes, "You walking out of somebody's life? You walking out of somebody's life?" And she goes, "Y'all shut the hell up." And I was like, we're not even friends. I didn't say anything. I'm just with him. This is Money. You walking like she was gonna be like, "Oh,
Yeah, that's so
It's like trying to flirt with her by yelling at her. You walking out of somebody's life? Well, she's at a hotel. Shut up.
Maybe she thought y'all were a couple.
Maybe.
Right.
He didn't have a
couple
shirt
was
on.
out walking their dog.
you and Money.
He had his shirt tucked into a belt loop of his pants. It's like, buddy, this is not a great way to make a first impression.
For all things Ace and TJ, subscribe to the Ace and TJ YouTube channel.
When disaster strikes, you can count on the emergency damage experts at Paul Davis. Fire, flood, mold, or a storm, it doesn't matter. You can contact Paul Davis. Always devoted, always polite, always respectful of your needs. Learn more at acetj.com/Paul Davis.
TJ Show live on acetj.tv.
Hey, Rob, has anybody checked the mail yet to see if cards have begun to come in for your dad? Do you know?
I don't know. I
Yeah,
think
Jody's going today.
Okay, cool. Very cool.
Yeah.
All right, so somebody just posted, if you're not watching us on YouTube, you can now every day, Ace TJ TV. Go to YouTube, search for Ace TJ TV. You'll get a ton of content there, including the show live every weekday morning with all kinds of extra stuff and extra content. Also, a couple of big things today. At 8:45 Eastern this morning, the next Ace TJ Media interview, TJ interviews Tech D Rob. And I laughed out loud twice during it yesterday. It's very funny.
And Rob looks handsome in a suit.
Yeah, but one of the things...
And everything he wears.
Thank you.
One of the things I noticed when he said it, I was like, what's... Something looks funny. It looked weird. And my hunch was right. But it's very funny when TJ points it out. It made me laugh out loud the first time. So that's TJ interviewing Tech D Rob for our new Ace TJ Media project that we have going on. And then at 10 Eastern this morning, a new edition of Ace at Large. Look, if you are wanting to do cool things for Christmas, I have found a couple of places. It's all happening in what is called Christmas County, USA, which is Gaston County. There are so many cool Christmas things to do all in one county. A great place to make a bunch of memories, a great place to come for the weekend to do all these different things that we've divided up into 2 news reports, so to speak. It's the latest installments of Ace at Large, Part 1, airs today on our YouTube channel, all our social media at 10 Eastern for you to check it out. So if you're looking for some unusual or different Christmas things to do, one of them is this dry sledding that's awesome. It's really fun. It's awesome. So all that stuff coming up. And if you want to send a card to Rob's dad, as Rob pointed out earlier in the week, his dad's physically, his health isn't so good. He's decided to come off of dialysis. And so they don't know how much time they have, but they believe this will be their last Christmas with him. And they would like to get a bunch of cards. The address is 631 Brawley School Road, Suite 300, PMB 132, Mooresville, North Carolina 28117. You can find the whole thing on our Facebook page too, and on all of our social media if you're looking, Twitter, Instagram, and we posted it everywhere. So just go to our Facebook page if you want to see that. Every year, we like to find out who adults are on the naughty and nice list. Now, I want to preface this by saying we posted this earlier. A couple of things. We love you, each and every one of you who are members of the radio family, and we love your willingness to participate. But if we're asking you why you're on the naughty list, and your response is, have been my whole life, you're taking up my space, man. It doesn't give us anything to work with here. I've been bad since I was born. I'm not interested. We need stories here. That's what we're looking for. That's what keeps us all entertained. Like Mallory said, breathing seems to do it these days. Well, I appreciate that, Mallory, and understand the sentiment, but that's not helping us entertain everybody, and it's not entertaining us in the process.
Well,
so
then don't ask if you don't want all comers.
Well, the question was,
that's what I would say if we was in a room together.
The question is, why are you on the naughty list?
Hey, man, Lord knows why.
Right.
That's all I need to know about. That's all anybody need to know. That's now, me and him. Huh?
Now, you can remain anonymous if you'd like to DM us. For example, this lady said, keep me anonymous. I'm on Santa's naughty list because I am still married. I've been separated since 2019, but now I'm also engaged to another man in 2022.
Who was that?
I almost said her name.
Almost.
I almost answered that question.
Almost got you.
She said, I'm trying very hard to save for my divorce. Santa, baby, send me some money. So, so she's engaged to one man and while technically still married to another.
Again, who was that?
That'll put you on the naughty list every time.
Yeah, that's a rough one.
But it's a great example.
Yes.
So, why are you on the naughty list? Don't just tell us you're on the list. Tell us why you're on the naughty list this year.
What about, is this what you're looking for? This fella said, keep me anonymous. The reason I'm on the naughty list because I'm bad to the bone. That's what he said. I'm bad to the bone.
Yeah.
That count?
No, thank you, sir.
I heard doing the wild thing.
trying to do the wild thing.
So,
anybody?
At the Ace TJ Show, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Why are you on the naughty list? We've already got some great ones. We'll get to them all next.
You're listening to the Ace and TJ Show. The Ace and TJ Show will be back in less than 3 minutes.
Ace TJ 5G presents Today in History.
Hey, it's Ace, and today in history, there really is only one thing we can focus on. Only one thing that makes today, forever, a day that will live in infamy. Give you the details next. Check out acetjtv and Ace at Large, my tour around the area with great places to go and cool things to do. Ace at Large is sponsored by Gaston County Travel and Tourism. Get details at acetj.com/Gaston. Sign up for the newsletter for the latest from Gaston County Travel and Tourism. acetj.com/Gaston.
From Peyton's Promise to How Can We Help You Wednesday to now, with breaking and entering Christmas, we can always count on the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty to sponsor and help us make dreams come true. Buying, selling, investing, your first thought should be the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty. Go to acetj.com/Temple team.
If you haven't checked it out, Ace TJ 5G is streaming everywhere all the time. All thanks to O'Connor Insurance. They've been in business since January of 2000. They treat every customer how they would want to be treated. Learn more at acetj.com/O'Connor.
Temperature regulation.
Pressure relief.
Built to last.
Better value.
It's mattress shopping that's all about you.
Lake Norman Chill mattresses are twice as nice for half the price. Only at Sweet Dreams Mattress and Furniture.
Breaking and entering Christmas is happening right now, and it's all thanks to AB Mortgage. Tammy and Curtis are ready to help you with a mortgage or refinancing. We just love those two. Learn more at acetj.com/AB. Hyatt-centric South Park always delivers exceptional quality and service during your stay. And right now, when you book your social or business gatherings, you can earn up to 30,000 World of Hyatt bonus points. The Hyatt-centric South Park is a beautifully modern venue for all of your gatherings. Those of us on the Ace and TJ show absolutely love this place. Beautiful rooms, spectacular dining options, all nestled in the beautiful community of South Park, Charlotte. Book your gathering by calling 980-299-7013.
Tuesday, November 29th is a very special day. That is the first installment of Breaking and Entering Christmas. And this year, Breaking and Entering Christmas is made possible thanks to great sponsors like Bradham Brothers. Bradham Brothers, heating, air, and electrical installation and service that you can trust at bradhambrothers.com.
Ace TJ 5G presents Today in History.
It was 81 years ago today, December 7th, 1941. The Japanese launched a surprise attack against the U.S. Pacific Fleet at Pearl Harbor, forcing the United States into World War II. As Franklin Delano Roosevelt would call it at the time, a day that will live in infamy. Today, December 7th, is a National Day of Remembrance. And that's Today in History.
You're watching Morning Radio. Welcome to the Ace and TJ Show on acetjtv.
Our next installment of Breaking and Entering Christmas will air Tuesday morning on the Ace and TJ Show. I can't wait for you to hear the story of this family and how we're blowing it out for them in an attempt to change their lives. And it's all made possible thanks to you, the radio family, for supporting our charity, Peyton's Promise, and our incredible Breaking and Entering sponsors like Home Trust Bank. Home Trust Bank, they work to understand your business or personal banking needs and then craft solutions specific to you and your requirements. And one of the neat things I think about Home Trust Bank is the fact that everybody who works in a Home Trust Bank lives in the community where the bank is located. So you know they're helping businesses within their own community, and that's something a little different. Home Trust Bank, get details at htb.com. That's htb.com for Home Trust Bank.
Do it. Alexis just brought in a pomegranate for breakfast. I mean, that is an alien-looking fruit, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
I have never seen anybody open that.
You haven't?
Never.
And you've never seen anybody saw it open with a plastic knife?
No.
That's usually not how it's done.
Because you have your knife, and I pulled out my little pocket knife. It's like, not that knife.
I've never eaten pomegranate before.
Neither have
Oh,
I.
it's
Just
so
tried it.
good. I love it.
It's okay.
If you like seeds, if you like to eat seeds, because that's basically what you eat. It's got a little cover over it that's juicy, and then this big, kind of a pretty good sized seed.
Yeah.
Underneath it.
And I don't know what it is about breaking them open and like just picking the seeds. I love that part too.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. I love it. And I'm like already feeling so good. It woke me up. Just a few seeds.
Is that one of the ones you made me try?
No.
Oh, then I don't know what that
Yeah,
is.
pomegranates are expensive, so we don't just get them all nilly-willy.
Yeah. That was an apple, Rob.
Yeah, they put a bunch of fruit on a plate once to see how much Rob could identify and then what he would try. And it was really surprising, some of the things that he missed.
Yeah.
You know what? A pomegranate hurts when it's thrown at your person and you get hit with it. There was a kid in my neighborhood had a pomegranate tree, and when they would fall off on the ground, we'd throw them at each other. It's a small town with no internet. What are you gonna do?
Yeah,
we grow pomegranate. Really? Pomegranates in Louisiana?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think of pomegranate as such an exotic fruit.
I do too.
But I don't think of Louisiana as exotic.
Louisiana has a subtropical climate, is what it's called. That's how it's listed. Subtropical climate.
Humid. I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
It's humid. It's wet.
Mm-hmm.
Very similar to Florida.
Yeah. Citrus?
No, not really.
Not really.
Other than mayhaw and things like that. If that's citrus.
Mayhaw wine, baby.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, I tried a couple of the pomegranate seeds. I give it 4.6 out of 10. It was okay.
You don't
Exactly
like
blown
grapes,
away, right?
little seeds and grapes. You're not gonna like that.
Ace TJ 5G. The Ace and TJ Show will be back in less than 3 minutes.
Charlotte City Tennis welcomes juniors of all ages with our Quick Start methodology for our 8, 10, and 12 and under programs. Teaching kids from the beginning proper form and technique in hopes that they'll develop a passion for the game as they grow into middle school and high school age.
Jack, keep it moving a little bit. There we go, good.
We offer seasonal league play in the spring and fall as well as summer camps. Our coaches work with all skill levels, from beginner to tournament players.
Wait, a little bit better. Better timing there. You felt it?
Finding kids who have a passion for the game and helping them develop into strong tournament players, high school players, and beyond is what we do by offering the best variety of coaches from all backgrounds.
Good open stance, coffee. We just back up and hope for the best. No hoping for the best. You know why, David? Hope is not a strategy.
Hit a backhand. Good job. Good game, Katie. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Pushing the kids to the max and helping them develop strong habits for a strong game. Check out our juniors program today. Visit charlottecitytennis.com or call 704-284-9844. Charlotte City Tennis Juniors Programs.
If you want to sleep better and lose weight, then the product that you need is called Calitrin, or you can pronounce it Calitrin. Very easy for you to get. Just go to acetj.com/weight loss. acetj.com/weight loss for Calitrin.
Morning radio just evolved again. This is the Ace and T.
All right, listen carefully. This is very important. Trust me on this. There is something that you can give for a person that you love for the holidays. You can achieve the gift-giving greatness with Omaha Steaks. Now, Omaha Steaks put together the selection. They have various gift packages. Alexis went on to their website yesterday, omahasteaks.com, and was on there for about 30 minutes, just like she was shopping for clothes. Freaking out because they've got so much stuff. And if you go right now, you can take advantage of 50% off site-wide. Plus, when you use the promo code TJ at checkout, you get an additional $40 off your offer. Okay, so it's delicious butcher's cut filet mignon, the air-chilled boneless chicken, ultra-juicy burgers, gourmet hot dogs, even comfort meals that you can have ready in no time. But you need to hurry and do this because you gotta beat the rush at the last minute stuff. Don't wait till the last minute. Do it now. Take advantage of $40 off at checkout with the promo code TJ at omahasteaks.com. omahasteaks.com, promo code TJ, $40 off, 50% off site-wide, and minimum order may be required. It's Omaha Steaks, the best gift you can give this season.
Why are you on the naughty list this year? A couple of simple answers to get us started, like Michelle, who said, I'm one of those people that steals toilet paper and paper towels from work.
Ooh. Which is just basically you're a common thief. You should have put that as your, I'm on the naughty list because I'm a common thief. Yeah. And I'm dirty, rotten, filthy, and no good.
Stacy said, because I'm still talking to my ex.
About stop, what? Girl.
Yeah.
Well, what y'all talking about?
Nikita said she's on the naughty list this year because of her Tinder matches.
Tinder or
Yeah,
Tinder?
Tinder.
Okay. Yeah. Her Tinder matches.
Like what she do with them or something?
I don't know. She just said because of my Tinder matches. She didn't really give us any more details. You got to fill us in, give us some details.
Well, I think she wanted to leave it to our imaginations. And my imagination is going, wow. What's her name?
Nikita.
Nikita,
okay. Yeah.
All right, we hear you.
And there's a guy here that DM'd us and said, keep me anonymous in big letters. He DM'd me on my Instagram a second ago. I'll try to condense this. In short, he's on the naughty list this year because he says he hooked up with his daughter's third grade teacher.
Ooh.
And then a week later, his daughter's third grade teacher and her friend.
Like both of them at the same time?
It appears that way.
The teacher's friend.
Yeah.
Those teachers need to relax.
Whoa.
Should not be doing
I'm
that.
so glad you changed that from them teachers. Sound like, okay, that's gonna go. Yours were too relaxed.
Yeah.
But no, that's good. That's good. But is he saying he's on the naughty list, or should he be on the naughty list for humble bragging about it?
Yeah, he just says he's on the naughty list, but yeah, clearly it might have been some type of a humble brag as well.
And I don't believe it.
What, you don't believe
No,
that
I don't believe he did all that.
He lying.
Mm-hmm.
In
I'm
his
gonna have to see
dreams.
proof. I'm gonna have to sit down with the ladies and ask them. Did y'all share this man in the pleasures of the flesh?
Yeah.
In
Can
the
you
teacher's
not say that? In the pleasures of the flesh.
And they're both wearing sweaters they made from things they got at Michael's or Hobby Lobby.
I mean, my third grade teacher, Mrs. Curtis, I mean, we thought she was stealing all the butterscotch. She'd take all the candy home after a Christmas party, then bring us back, our empty tins or whatever. But I don't think she would be doing that.
Miss Curtis.
Yeah, Miss Curtis. She was old then, so I'm sure she's dead now. Nice lady, but yeah, she would take at the end of a Christmas party. She would we would get all our stuff back like the following Monday after a class party, but everything would be empty. So she was taking all the stuff home with her.
Yeah, and old people love butterscotch.
They do.
So
seems that third grade teachers are a little different now than they used to be when we were in third grade, I would think.
This is the Ace and TJ Show.
Yesterday, Alexis leaned to her side and looked me deep in my eyes, and she said, I wish I was at Art Basel right now. Which could have been the most millennial thing I've ever heard. But I'm going to share a story that might make her change her mind. Coming up next in Now Trending.
You're listening to the Ace and TJ Show. The Ace and TJ Show will be back in less than 3 minutes.
Ace TJ 5G presents Today in History.
Hey, it's Ace, and today in history, there really is only one thing we can focus on. Only one thing that makes today, forever, a day that will live in infamy. Give you the details next. Breaking and Entering Christmas is back with the Ace and TJ Show Tuesday, November 29th. Thanks to great sponsors like Deacon Food Service. Here for all your food service equipment needs. Deacon delivers. Get details at deaconfs.com. That's deaconfs.com.
Temperature regulation.
Pressure relief.
Built to last.
Better value.
It's mattress shopping that's all about you.
Lake Norman Chill mattresses are twice as nice for half the price. Only at Sweet Dreams Mattress and Furniture.
Breaking and Entering Christmas is happening right now, and it's all thanks to AB Mortgage. Tammy and Curtis are ready to help you with a mortgage or refinancing. We just love those two. Learn more at acetj.com/AB.
Hyatt-centric South Park always delivers exceptional quality and service during your stay. And right now, when you book your social or business gatherings, you can earn up to 30,000 World of Hyatt bonus points. The Hyatt-centric South Park is a beautifully modern venue for all of your gatherings. Those of us on the Ace and TJ Show absolutely love this place. Beautiful rooms, spectacular dining options, all nestled in the beautiful community of South Park, Charlotte. Book your gathering by calling 980-299-7013.
Tuesday, November 29th is a very special day. That is the first installment of Breaking and Entering Christmas. And this year, Breaking and Entering Christmas is made possible thanks to great sponsors like Bradham Brothers. Bradham Brothers, heating, air, and electrical installation and service that you can trust at bradhambrothers.com. Check out acetjtv and Ace at Large, my tour around the area with great places to go and cool things to do. Ace at Large is sponsored by Gaston County Travel and Tourism. Get details at acetj.com/Gaston. Sign up for the newsletter for the latest from Gaston County Travel and Tourism. acetj.com/Gaston. It's uncut and uncensored. It's the Ace and TJ Share Funny podcast, live every day on the Ace and TJ app at 9 Eastern or on YouTube. Just search for Ace TJ TV on YouTube or wherever you download podcasts daily. It's Share Funny, sponsored by The Closet Niche.
Ace TJ 5G presents Today in
It was
History.
81 years ago today, December 7th, 1941. The Japanese launched a surprise attack against the U.S. Pacific Fleet at Pearl Harbor, forcing the United States into World War II. As Franklin Delano Roosevelt would call it at the time, a day that will live in infamy. Today, December 7th, is a National Day of Remembrance. And that's Today in History.
You're watching Morning Radio. Welcome to the Ace and TJ Show on Ace TJ TV. More show than you can get on the radio. This is Ace TJ 5G.
Hottest trending topics in the world. Everything you need to know coming up at the top of the hour. Well, it is the top of the hour, so technically in about 4 minutes. Yeah. It's now trending, sponsored by the Johnson Group. Commercial cleaning, that's their specialty because that's all that they do. Since 2004, the Johnson Group has handled commercial cleaning, office space, medical building space. They do over 15 million square feet throughout the greater Charlotte area every single month, and they can take care of you as well. Just go to acetj.com/clean for more details.
Yesterday, off the air, but in the studio, I witnessed, everybody witnessed it, but I don't know if it hit everybody as hard as it hit me in my feelings. Alexis had one of the biggest bully moments against Rob that I've ever heard in my life. And I was like, oh, I mean, it really was. It was kind of like, that's mean. Rob gave as a gift a pair of AirPods to Alexis the other day. And she acted like that it wasn't really a gift because they were used and she had to clean them. Didn't she? Am I making this up?
I don't recall the specific. I remember laughing at it. I just know I don't remember what was said.
So how did that happen? You got a new phone and watch and all that, but you didn't have any AirPods.
Right. And I've been talking about getting some, but they're expensive. So Rob came in last week and handed me a case, really nice case, and it had AirPods. And he's like, here, I bought a new pair. You got to clean them, though. And I was like, oh, thank you. Appreciate it. And I was just making a little joke yesterday. It was a little ha-ha. Everybody relax, just chill. I was very appreciative.
I think that one, though, it didn't hit him as so funny. He was like, well, I gave those to you.
It didn't feel great.
Yeah.
Okay, but you know what I did in return to make up for that? I hadn't been posting on my Instagram in forever.
Oh, my gosh.
And my first post that I posted was for Rob thanking him.
Oh, my God. How big of you.
Right?
How did you manage to fit all of that goodness into one day?
I know.
So you get that, Rob? So you gave her a gift. She insulted it. But then she becomes the bigger person by making a post thanking you.
I'm not saying I became the bigger
So
person.
now, I guess that makes you feel like crap, doesn't it, Rob?
Yeah, I should feel like a real turd right now.
I was very thankful and grateful.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, it wasn't the first thing you posted.
Well, the first personal thing posting.
Ace, the Ace and TJ Show will be back in less than 3 minutes.
Charlotte City Tennis welcomes juniors of all ages with our Quick Start methodology for our 8, 10, and 12 and under programs. Teaching kids from the beginning proper form and technique in hopes that they'll develop a passion for the game as they grow into middle school and high school age.
Jack, keep it moving a little bit. There we go, good.
We offer seasonal league play in the spring and fall as well as summer camps. Our coaches work with all skill levels, from beginner to tournament players.
Wait. A little bit better. Better timing there. You felt it?
Finding kids who have a passion for the game and helping them develop into strong tournament players, high school players, and beyond is what we do by offering the best variety of coaches from all backgrounds.
Good open stance, coffee. We just back up and hope for the best. No hoping for the best. You know why, David? Hope is not a strategy.
In the backhand. Good job. Good game, Katie. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Pushing the kids to the max and helping them develop strong habits for a strong game. Check out our juniors program today. Visit charlottecitytennis.com or call 704-284-9844. Charlotte City Tennis Juniors Programs.
If you want to sleep better and lose weight, then the product that you need is called Calitrin, or you can pronounce it Calitrin. Very easy for you to get. Just go to acetj.com/weight loss. acetj.com/weight loss for Calitrin.
Morning radio just evolved again. This is the Ace and TJ Show live on acetj.tv.
Man, here it is so early in the morning. My mouth is watering thinking about a crawfish po' boy.
I just heard you talking about that.
Whew. And I ain't been resting good at night, so that's what I need. Big old crawfish po' boy.
Yep.
And TJ's making a good
rest good that night.
TJ was making a good point that the po' boys, it's like the crawfish and the shrimp aren't supposed to be huge. They need to be smaller so they can be, fill it out nicely.
If you ever get a shrimp po' boy and it's got big shrimp on it, it's not authentic.
Ooh.
And that bread, the bread's what makes a po' boy too. You gotta have the perfect bread.
And no such thing as a po' boy bowl.
Mm-mm.
I'll tell you that.
Ew, I don't want that.
Bunch of virtue signaling bowl eaters, poke bowls, and burrito bowls. Get a regular burrito. Get it out the bowl.
I do like a burrito bowl though. That's pretty good.
Yeah,
Like
you
Chipotle.
fall for all that stuff.
Sometimes I like it. It's easy to eat with a spoon.
I ate so many burritos. Somebody else has to hold them by the time I get finished because I can't lift my arms. I got teenagers hired to hold their po' boy holders and burrito holders.
Got burrito fatigue.
Riggins are now trending.
Now trending on the Ace and TJ Show.
All right, so Alexa said the most millennial thing to me yesterday. We'll get to that in just a second because I think I'm going to change your mind. But first, one of the top trending topics is a tweet. Actually, it comes from a woman named Thick and Tired, which great name. Thick and Tired.
Yeah.
She said, "Age yourself with a store. I'll go first. Limited 2." So you see Circuit City trending.
That's
you
a good
see
one.
KB Toys
that's gonna be
trending.
That's a good one.
Wet Seal.
Wet Seal, Kmart.
A lot of people said Super Kmart.
JW, Chess King.
That was my first one. I thought it was Chess King.
Is Sears still around? Because I always think of Sears as
Yeah.
like a kind of older thing.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
it
There's
is
a
an
few
older
now,
thing.
but there aren't as many as there used to be.
There can't be as many.
But I mean, when I was a kid, you'd go to Sears. You could do any number of things. You could buy jeans or clothes. You could buy a TV, stereo,
It was like a Target, but like not
albums.
as cool.
Yeah, you could have your photos taken in the back of it while they were working on your car.
Yeah.
Now, somebody did say Mervyn's.
Mervyn's.
That's the only reason I know Mervyn's. It was MERVYN.
Yeah.
Apostrophe S.
Mervyn's was kind of like a Kohl's.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like Kohl's, yeah.
There's 579.
Jody used to work at 579.
Is that the one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Roses, the drugstore.
Anybody else know Cloud9? There was a store
I think
called
somebody
there was a
said
store called
Cloud9.
Cloud9 that was in the Alexandria Mall growing up that had like little. It's mainly for women and stuff.
Yeah, somebody said Cloud9, FYE, which I think might still be around.
Yeah, there's one in Concord Mills.
Yeah.
Is it still there?
Yep.
I did not know that.
Well, they moved to a smaller location,
Yeah.
but they're there.
I forgot about Delia's.
Delia's.
That's crazy.
Ben Franklin.
Ben Franklin, absolutely.
Ben Franklin, yes.
There's a lot of these. So it's kind of,
Bells.
which one is it?
Bells. Department store.
Is there no- are there
And
no more
it's now,
Bells?
But it's now called Bell Ladyman, I think.
That's what they call me.
Yeah, Bell Ladyman.
And then
Wilson's. You remember Wilson's?
Yep, I loved Wilson's.
that one.
That was a chain.
Do you guys remember Filene's? Was there a Filene's down here?
No.
Filene's basement? No. Maybe that's
That
just
just
up
sounds like
north.
somebody's basement. Filene's. We're going to Filene's basement.
Filene's.
But it's actually pronounced Pralines.
Yeah, it's a little different. So Alexis yesterday, she looked at me and she said, "I just wish I was at Art Basel right now." Which, if you don't know, it's an art show basically that happens in Miami, and it starts today, and it actually has like events throughout the weekend and stuff like that. But yesterday there was quite a scene at Art Basel because some woman, a performance artist, got up in front of a crowd and just pumped, let's say, into a tumbler. And it caused quite a commotion. But this is not the only performance. I mean, remember a couple years ago, the guy walked up to a blank wall and taped a banana on the wall. Sold for $180,000. A banana. He had like gone to the store and just picked up a banana, taped it, sold for $180,000. The worst part is, he sold it 2 more times.
Stop.
And they had just, as it was rotting, he would come in and like take the tape off, put a new banana on there. $180,000, and then he sold it 2 more times. And then another performance artist came on like the 3rd day, took the banana off the wall and just ate it as his art.
can't sell
This
that
is my art. I'm going to eat your art.
Yeah. And that does sound
Crazy.
like a place Alexis would love to be.
That's my point exactly. Art Basel.
It's like, what is
Hey,
going on?
if I can make $180,000 off putting a fruit on the wall, yes, I want to be there.
But you don't want to. You're not going to make that. You weren't going to do a performance art. You want to just go and be there, be part of that. But if you want to make money, take advantage of some stupid people.
Mm-hmm.
Sure,
go do that.
I
I want to go do that. They're idiots.
I like being around stupid people sometimes. You know, it makes me feel better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alexis, work on what your art's going to be. I want to know.
Right.
I'm going next year.
this pomegranate that I've been eating.
Just put the peels on the wall. See if you can sell it.
I'm gonna go next year, and I'm just gonna walk up to a canvas and tape the pictures from my colonoscopy up there.
That's great.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
that's a winner.
An introspective sort of. And then Trevor Noah's last Daily Show will be tomorrow. So when it returns on January 17th, they're gonna have a bunch of guest hosts like Wanda Sykes, Marlon Wayans, Cal Penn, and Chelsea Handler. I've also seen Al Franken be mentioned, but I don't think Trevor Noah did the numbers that they thought the Daily Show was going to do after Jon Stewart left. So they're going to bring in a bunch of people. But those are just a few things that are now trending.
Well, there has been another security breach. The last security breach that we talked about when someone was being attacked in their home was when the 9-year-olds tried to get to sell lemonade to Rob while he was inside with no pants on and scared to go to the door, and just watch them on the security camera. Well, there was actually a breach yesterday. Those kids didn't get in. This person got in. So the terrifying moment that Rob had to face yesterday when his security and his property were breached by an intruder, coming up next.
You're listening to The Ace and TJ Show. Will be back in less than 3 minutes.
Ace TJ 5G presents Today in History.
Hey, it's Ace, and today in history, there really is only one thing we can focus on. Only one thing that makes today, forever, a day that will live in infamy. Give you the details next. Breaking and Entering Christmas is back with the Ace and TJ Show Tuesday, November 29th. Thanks to great sponsors like Deacon Food Service. Here for all your food service equipment needs. Deacon delivers. Get details at deaconfs.com. That's deaconfs.com.
Temperature regulation.
Pressure relief.
Built to last.
Better value.
It's mattress shopping that's all about you.
Lake Norman Chill mattresses are twice as nice for half the price. Only at Sweet Dreams Mattress and Furniture.
Breaking and Entering Christmas is happening right now, and it's all thanks to AB Mortgage. Tammy and Curtis are ready to help you with a mortgage or refinancing. We just love those two. Learn more at acetj.com/AB.
Hyatt-centric South Park always delivers exceptional quality and service during your stay. And right now, when you book your social or business gatherings, you can earn up to 30,000 World of Hyatt bonus points. The Hyatt-centric South Park is a beautifully modern venue for all of your gatherings. Those of us on the Ace and TJ Show absolutely love this place. Beautiful rooms, spectacular dining options, all nestled in the beautiful community of South Park, Charlotte. Book your gathering by calling 980-299-7013.
Tuesday, November 29th is a very special day. That is the first installment of Breaking and Entering Christmas. And this year, Breaking and Entering Christmas is made possible thanks to great sponsors like Bradham Brothers. Bradham Brothers, heating, air, and electrical installation and service that you can trust at bradhambrothers.com. Check out acetjtv and Ace at Large, my tour around the area with great places to go and cool things to do. Ace at Large is sponsored by Gaston County Travel and Tourism. Get details at acetj.com/Gaston. Sign up for the newsletter for the latest from Gaston County Travel and Tourism. acetj.com/Gaston. It's uncut and uncensored. It's the Ace and TJ Share Funny podcast, live every day on the Ace and TJ app at 9 Eastern or on YouTube. Just search for Ace TJ TV on YouTube or wherever you download podcasts daily. It's Share Funny, sponsored by The Closet Niche.
Ace TJ 5G presents Today in
It
History.
was 81 years ago today, December 7th, 1941. The Japanese launched a surprise attack against the U.S. Pacific Fleet at Pearl Harbor, forcing the United States into World War II. As Franklin Delano Roosevelt would call it at the time, a day that will live in infamy. Today, December 7th, is a National Day of Remembrance. And that's Today in History.
You're watching morning radio. Welcome to the Ace and TJ Show on acetjtv. Just you and us. This is acetj 5G.
acetj 5G brought to you by O'Connor Insurance. They've been in business since January of 2000. Look, they understand the rising cost of everything. That means they want to help you find the best insurance for you, your family, your business, whatever it is. All you got to do is head over to acetj.com/O'Connor. That's acetj.com/O'Connor.
Y'all know I love the year in review type stuff. Looking back over the year to see what was hot, what was cool. TikTok has released a couple of things. The top TikTok food trends of 2022 are out. Let's give you the top 5. At number 5, mug cake. They did over 1 billion views of mug cake videos on TikTok. Pasta chips, which I've seen a lot of, 1.1 billion views.
Yeah, they're not good.
1.2 billion views just of charcuterie boards.
Mm-hmm.
Baked oats.
Ew.
Did 1.3 billion views. And the number one thing of the year on TikTok, by far, it's not even close. Over 2 billion more views than number 2. Cloud bread was number 1. 3.4 billion views of cloud bread videos on TikTok this year.
I don't even know what cloud bread is.
Yeah.
Yeah, and milk bread got popular, but maybe not on TikTok. That's where you use milk in the dough instead of water.
Cloud bread looks real weird.
Yeah. The one that I saw the most of was the nacho tables.
Ooh.
But it was finished 9th on the list.
So you eat the table?
Exactly.
Like you would eat the bowl that a taco salad comes in?
Exactly. Yeah,
I'll eat a table.
I do think those nacho tables look kind of fun, but you've got to have a lot of people to do it. Like, just 2 people don't sit down and cover a table in nachos.
I seen a karate man eat a table one time.
And their top trending songs of 2022. About Damn Time by Lizzo was at number 4. Ginseng Strip 2002 by Young Lean was at number 3.
I love that song.
Number 2, LSD. And number 1, Sunroof by Nikki Yori and Dazzy.
Love him.
A couple
Love them.
I love them.
A couple that were on the list the ones that I was most familiar with, Jiggle Jiggle.
Jiggle,
My Money Don't Jiggle Jiggle. It was number 8. And Billie Eilish by Armani White was at number 9.
Love that.
Those are your top trending songs of 2022 on TikTok. They didn't give out any numbers as to how much they made.
So who is Armani White?
He's the guy who did Billie Eilish.
Okay. So there's a song called Billie Eilish.
She's your Billie Eilish.
Okay.
Yeah. Nailed it.
Yeah.
The Ace and TJ Show will be back in less than 3 minutes.
Breaking and Entering Christmas is back with the Ace and TJ Show Tuesday, November 29th. Thanks to great sponsors like Deacon Food Service. Here for all your food service equipment needs. Deacon delivers. Get details at deaconfs.com. That's deaconfs.com. Tuesday, November 29th is a very special day. That is the first installment of Breaking and Entering Christmas. And this year, Breaking and Entering Christmas is made possible thanks to great sponsors like Bradham Brothers. Bradham Brothers, heating, air, and electrical installation and service that you can trust at bradhambrothers.com.
Temperature regulation.
Pressure relief.
Built to last.
Better value.
It's mattress shopping that's all about you.
Lake Norman Chill mattresses are twice as nice for half the price. Only at Sweet Dreams Mattress and Furniture.
If you haven't checked it out, acetj 5G is streaming everywhere all the time. All thanks to O'Connor Insurance. They've been in business since January of 2000. They treat every customer how they would want to be treated. Learn more at acetj.com/O'Connor.
Now, better ingredients, better pizza means that each bite of every Papa John's slice just keeps getting better. From that first bite you have to blow on, to that second bite of crispy, crunchy toppings, to that string of gooey, melty cheese. And just when you're thinking this cannot get any better, you get to the crust and you realize it's not just any crust. Oh no, it's epic stuffed crust that's hand-stuffed with cheese. Better ingredients, better pizza, even better when it's stuffed.
From Peyton's Promise to How Can We Help You Wednesday to now, with breaking and entering Christmas, we can always count on the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty to sponsor and help us make dreams come true. Buying, selling, investing, your first thought should be the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty. Go to acetj.com/Temple team.
The Johnson Group Facility Services is a commercial cleaning company that focuses more on customer satisfaction than the bottom line, because each customer works directly with the owners every step of the way. If you need any commercial cleaning, the Johnson Group can handle it. Get details at acetj.com/clean.
Breaking and entering Christmas is happening right now, and it's all thanks to AB Mortgage. Tammy and Curtis are ready to help you with a mortgage or refinancing. We just love those two. Learn more at acetj.com/AB.
It's uncut and uncensored. It's the Ace and TJ Share Funny podcast, live every day on the Ace and TJ app at 9 Eastern or on YouTube. Just search for Ace TJ TV on YouTube or wherever you download podcasts daily. It's Share Funny, sponsored by The Closet Niche.
Morning radio just evolved again. This is the Ace.
You got it, man. You got it. So we've talked about Rob. We had a whole big deal several weeks ago about how he doesn't like to talk to people outside of this room, including 9-year-old children who come to his try to get into the gate at his house to go up to the door to sell him lemonade. He watched them on his doorbell camera until they went away, but not until they cussed him and said he sucks and got quite hostile.
He sucks.
All the while, he was in there cowering in fear, wanting them to go away. Just go away. Just go away. So, Rob, what happened yesterday?
So yesterday I had my doctor's appointments I told you about, but before then I had time to go home and do some work and sit around with the dog, and of course took my pants off, laying on the couch. While I was there, I got a Ring notification that someone was at the driveway. I checked it. There was a van out there. Then I got the notification that somebody's at the front door, which is another step in. That's where you can see him on the front porch. And this person locked themselves into said porch. So they closed the door behind them. And to be fair, they were Amazon driver. And he took a picture and could not figure out how to get out of the porch.
So did you buzz him in, or he?
No, it's just a latch on a fence.
Yeah.
And it opens on one side, and it's a little bit more difficult to open on the inside. I get it. But he could not figure it out. He was stuck. And I just had happened to check the notification to see what was going on, and I saw panic in his eyes. Just absolute panic. And he could not figure it out at all. So he then decided to climb the fence, scaled it.
Oh, no.
And so you never thought about going out and helping him get out of the yard?
I wouldn't have been able to get out there in time because his panic was quick, and he was like, I got to get out of here.
So because you weren't wearing pants, you wouldn't have been able to get up off the couch, put on pants, and go outside and say, let me help you, buddy. I'll unlock the gate for you.
I just didn't have time. I had to go find the pants because they weren't right beside me.
Or is it because you were not gonna go outside? And
by the time I had seen that he had gone over the fence, I was in the kitchen about to go out there. I was close, so close.
You had put your pants back on?
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't buckle the belt, just put pants on.
Yeah, that's always great. A man comes to the door with his belt clanging. Clang, clang, clang. And so we have you pulled the audio of what he sounded like?
Yeah, he didn't say much, but he did have one phrase that he said as soon as he made the realization.
Okay.
Let's see if we can hear it.
I think I locked myself in the gate.
Himself in the gate.
Yeah.
Poor guy.
in the gate.
I think I locked myself in the gate.
And there's a picture of it right now up on the YouTube feed if you're watching. I sent the picture to Todd.
Where he's jumping back over the wall.
He's jumping over the fence.
Yeah.
That is hysterical.
I was like, what's he doing? Oh, what?
Poor guy.
Yeah, because I mean he's on a time crunch.
Yeah.
He's trying to get his work done.
He's got to get
and
some work done, man.
he doesn't know if there's a dog around the corner gonna come eat him up.
I mean, he was so calm for most of the time. He even noticed that he didn't close the gate completely. And he was like, okay, that's cool. I mean, that he did close the gate, and he's like, oh, okay, that's cool. He took his picture, turned around, and you just see like a moment of freeze. And he just goes, oh, no.
Man.
Oh, no.
And so when it comes down to it, though, you were far less terrified of what happened yesterday than when the 9-year-olds were trying to sell you the lemonade.
Very much so.
Those evil kids.
Amazon makes their way to my house many days. So I was prepared. I wasn't prepared to assist, but
Wow. I mean, everyday heroes living among us
Right.
is what Rob is.
I mean, and then the dog barked after that, so it was a real hassle for
Oh,
me.
now the dog barking.
Wow.
Maybe the pants should be within eyesight, you know?
You would think.
Or maybe have like comfy shorts that you can just like,
But I don't want to put them on. I don't even want any shorts on. I don't want to go outside.
And you wear boxer brief draws?
Yeah, I probably could have gone outside and just been like, "Hey, it's the little latch there."
You don't even
You
like
probably could have. You could have just stuck your head out the door.
I may have just been able to talk to him through
That's
the
what
ring.
I was thinking.
I didn't even think about
And
it.
why didn't you do
Yeah.
the ring? Say, hey, man, it's the latch, the other latch there, or whatever.
Because he goes into a panic when there's human interaction that he hasn't planned for.
Yeah,
I think that's what it is.
The standing example that I think is so great is he ran into Riggins 5 minutes after the show was over in the grocery store and just walked away from him like he didn't even know him.
That is
Because
true.
he didn't because it was so awkward to talk to Riggins outside of a work event.
Yeah, Rob's got it, down to a regimen of when he's supposed to talk to people and when he's not, and when somebody invades that time when he's not supposed to, he just goes into a panic.
I haven't been back to that store yet.
Yeah, I love the fact that no matter have you not really?
You're afraid you're going to run into me?
Yeah, you don't want to run into
I'm
Riggins.
afraid of running into you, Riggins.
This is the Ace and TJ Show.
All right, the internet has determined who the bad parents of the month are. And we'll give you the story, let you determine whether or not they're really bad parents or not. Coming up next.
This is the Ace and TJ Show. This is Ace TJ TV. The Ace and TJ Show will be right back.
Hey, it's Ace, and if you're into games, TCGs like Pokemon or Magic the Gathering, I am standing in your little piece of heaven. It's the Mighty Meeple in Concord. This is dual lands from the Unlimited set. Cards from every Magic set for the past 30 years. It's all right here. Commander decks, all of them for the past 20 years. And when it comes to the biggest game in the world, Pokemon, they've got everything from base set to the most recent games. As you can see, there's always something happening at the Meeple. If you're looking to power up your games, check them out, the Mighty Meeple, acetj.com/games.
Well, we have a lot of friends that help make things possible on the show as far as our charitable efforts with How Can We Help You Wednesday and with Peyton's Promise. And one of those that we value so much would be the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty. The Temple team at Keller Williams Realty can handle all of the stuff when it comes to buying, selling your house, the staging, the advertising, all of it. They're the best. We love them. You can find them at acetj.com/Temple Team, the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty.
The Johnson Group Facility Services is a commercial cleaning company that focuses more on customer satisfaction than the bottom line because each customer works directly with the owners every step of the way. If you need any commercial cleaning, the Johnson Group can handle it. Get details at acetj.com/clean.
It's the 7 a.m. hour. Thanks for spending your morning with us, and thanks for watching while you drink your coffee. This is the Ace and TJ Show on Just You and Us. This is Ace TJ 5G.
Let me paint you a picture, because it's going to be cold and dreary and muggy today. And one thing you don't want to do is get home, because it makes you feel kind of down. Get home this evening, you got to cook some food, or God forbid, go back out again and get something. But then you remember, wait a minute, I've got the Ace and TJ app. And when I open that app and my little thumb, bam, hits the top left-hand corner, next thing you know, Papa John's comes right to your house, piping hot and guaranteed to improve your mood and make everybody in your family happy. Or if it's just you, make you super happy, because you've got a shakaroni, you've got some garlic knots, you've got some cheesy bread, you've got all kinds of incredible stuff that comes right to you through the Ace and TJ app. You can order Papa John's anywhere, anytime. And so many different things. The shakaroni is kind of the big thing right now. It's bigger with more pepperoni than any other pizza that they have. But they have so many different options. Even if you have several people, you can find something there that allows you to make everybody happy, even if they're a vegetarian. So you just can't miss when it comes to ordering from Papa John's. PapaJohns.com is where you find all the details, PapaJohns.com. Or again, you're listening on the Ace and TJ app, top left-hand corner, just click the button and you'll be able to order it directly through your phone. Make it super easy and have some Papa John's tonight, Papa John's pizza.
So on The View, I didn't see it myself, obviously, because I think that show is of the devil. It's in the news, though. On The View, one of the hosts, the wicked Sonny Hostin, suggested that people will be chomping at the bit to make a biographical movie film about Whoopi whenever she dies, Whoopi Goldberg. And Whoopi, because they were talking about that blonde, the movie about Marilyn Manson Monroe, and Whoopi jumps in and goes, actually, they're not going to make films because because in my will it says, unless you speak to my family, try it. Okay, I'll try it, because you can say anything you want to about somebody who has passed, and they can't sue you for it, because you're not slandering them because they're dead. They can't sue. A dead person can't sue you. Their family can't sue you. If you make an unauthorized biography, or if you go on and say something that wasn't true about a celebrity or anybody else who died, they can't sue you.
So Whoopi is saying that no one can make a biographical film about her because in her will it says no one can make it unless the family okays it?
Right.
And that's not how that works.
And the wicked Sonny Hostin is supposed to be an attorney, and she doesn't stop her and go, I don't think that's doable, Whoopi.
Yeah.
Like if I wanted to go on and say some slanderous things about James Brown right now, I mean, he couldn't sue me. His estate can't sue me. You say whatever you want.
So using her name and stuff, you can make money off of her name and her image and stuff?
No, you can't. You can't do that because somebody owns the rights to that. But a celebrity can't sue you. A dead person can't sue you for slander.
Right. Could they call the movie
dead.
Whoopi?
Yeah.
They could.
Yeah.
It could be as long as you point out it's the unauthorized biography of Whoopi Goldberg.
Whoopifer,
yeah.
Full name Whoopifer.
That's what you should do.
I'll make Whoopifer.
Yeah.
That's the name of it.
Because he thought that was her name.
Ace TJ 5G. Thanks for watching Ace TJ TV. Please make sure you like and subscribe. We'll be right back.
Hey, if you missed TJ and Jody's house this week, you missed something great. Y'all know what me and Jody does. We burn it down. We burn it down. I'll tell you what, I say next week we start with a theme on the drinks. So next week's gonna be Long Island iced tea theme. We meet up in here. It's gonna be Long Island teas.
And now, a flashback from the Ace and TJ Dailies.
So Riggins has a he's got a house that he's going to be moving into in the next couple of weeks. A little house with a yard and a neighborhood and the whole thing. Moving out of the big city high-rise apartment. Now, when you are walking your dog now, Riggins, around and you see the people along the way, these are people that, even though you may see the same ones from time to time, they're not always in the same place. It's like they don't live, you're not walking by their house or whatever, you know. You see them along the way, they're city people. That's the guy that's, you know, over there washing windows, or that's the, you know, whatever guy. Now, in a neighborhood, when you go walk your dog and you run into people, they might live right next to you. And you know where everybody will live, and they'll know where you live, and you'll exchange pleasantries and all of that. Do you see yourself making friends with the neighbors to the point where you might have them over, like for a beer, or vice versa? They have you over and you would go. Any of that?
Yeah, I hope so.
You do? You want that?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I would love that.
What if they're old?
Oh, God. I didn't think about that. No,
Gross.
Old.
They're old and gross.
Listen, I relate to old people more than I relate to young people. So, no, I would love that. I want to be part of a community and do that stuff.
But you got to be careful.
Okay.
Because if you have a next door neighbor, let's say, and every time you walk out, he sees you and wants to talk, then you'll start feeling like a prisoner in your home, because you won't be able to, you know, you say, is he out there? I can't go anywhere without him. And so it'll start with a chat on the street, and I got to go. I got to get this dog some exercise or whatever. And then end with, all right, I'll meet you for some beers later.
Well, I experienced that already, but it's just with a homeless guy named Money.
Right.
He walks an entire block with me almost every day.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. His name's Money?
His name's Money. I'm not sure if that's his real name, but but the other day we were, this was great. We were walking side by side. He just walks with me one block and then he bails. We were walking in front of a hotel in Uptown, and a woman was walking out with one of those luggage carts that they give you at a hotel. And she had all this stuff hung up on there, and he screams at her from the sidewalk. She goes, "You walking out of somebody's life? You walking out of somebody's life?" And she goes, "Yo, shut the hell up." And I was like, we're not even friends. I didn't say anything. I'm just with him. This is Money. You walking like she was gonna be like, oh.
Yeah, that's so
It's like trying to flirt with her by yelling at her. You walking out of somebody's life? Like, she's at a hotel. Shut up.
You know, maybe she thought y'all were a couple.
Maybe.
Right. You
didn't have a
couples
shirt on.
out walking their dog.
you and Money.
He had his shirt tucked into a belt loop of his pants. Like, it's like, buddy, this is not a great way to make a first impression.
For all things Ace and TJ, subscribe to the Ace and TJ YouTube channel.
When disaster strikes, you can count on the emergency damage experts at Paul Davis. Fire, flood, mold, or a storm, it doesn't matter. You can contact Paul Davis. Always devoted, always polite, always respectful of your needs. Learn more at acetj.com/Paul Davis.
TJ Show live on acetj.tv.
Yeah, it is Riggins, yes. Craziness. Oh wait, we're on the show now. We're back. Yeah. All right. I saw this headline, or as most of my friends from back home in Winfield, Louisiana would say, I seen this headline, and I was all wrong in the in my prediction of what was really going on in the story. The headline reads, Melbourne couple, this is from Australia, Melbourne couple labeled bad parents for 1-year-old daughter's classic birthday theme. and the theme was McDonald's. It was set up like in all McDonald's themed stuff in their yard, and like evidently there used to be birthday parties for kids at McDonald's, the classic birthday parties and all that. They recreated that in their yard and all for their daughter's 1 year birthday.
So what is the?
Well, I thought the bad parent part was going to come from these do-gooder, virtue signaling other people saying that you shouldn't be promoting such unhealthy habits and teaching her that young that eating McDonald's is good and all of this. But I was wrong. The reason they're saying they're bad parents is because they shouldn't be going to such elaborate stages for a 1-year-old's birthday, because the 1-year-old won't remember it. And think about how many people you could have fed with the money that you spent on that birthday party. Just wasteful for nothing. And telling them when they need, like the year that they need to do big birthday parties for their kids.
Is when? When's that year?
I think he said in a couple of years, like 3 years old, they'll remember it. Don't do it until then. All of these people that are just in their business, like, you know what's best and all that. And the thing is that these people that sit there on the internet and they say, you could have spent that money on this, this, and this, and this. Well, what you been spending your money on to help people? What kind of charity you're doing? You sitting there on your butt trying to tell everybody else what they need to be doing.
I don't know.
You know, get on out. You're just jealous because you can't go to a birthday party.
No, I
never
think...
could. You never got invited to a birthday. See, and that's the thing. This couple would go on there and respond to these people and kind of plead their case to them. And they don't deserve that. These are low lives. They don't deserve an explanation for what you do and don't do, as long as you're not infringing on anybody else's rights or property. You go on there, you mock them, laugh, and walk away. I do think you should take time to just humiliate them. Look at whatever their platform they're using or you're on to find pictures of them, rip them apart, leave them just crying in the insecure mess that their life already is in, and laugh, walk away, and block them. Stick and move. But no, people are so inclined to want to stop. No, because they want to prove that they're not bad people. Nobody wants to be accused and thought of as bad. So when these idiots throw out these wild accusations at them, then people feel the need to, protect themselves and to plead their case. And you shouldn't. You don't owe these parasites anything. You don't owe them a thing. If all you did was throw a birthday party that you wanted to throw for your child. I mean, look at their family on there. Like, go to their pictures. Look at their family. Rip them apart. Say that's why your mama's like she is, hair falling out and whatever. You know, go to the rough school playground insults. Just cut them up, slay them.
That's why your mom looks like she's on meth.
Yeah, that's why your mom got meth mouth. You're such a pain that your mom had to learn how to deal with it. So she ruined her life with meth.
Oh my God.
Yeah, well, I saw your pictures and you look like a hoe.
This birthday party looks awesome.
I know.
It does.
And
you can eat all whatever cheeseburgers you want.
Parents were having fun. The adults were enjoying the kids. It was just fine.
It's great.
People just need to mind their business.
Shut up. Dang, shut up. That's what I was thinking. Like, God, stop
You know
talking.
what does it all go back to?
What?
It goes back to my presidential slogan, just be cool.
Yeah.
If you would just be cool.
Well, anybody that was commenting that to them, that they're bad parents because they wasted all that money on a 1-year-old's birthday, has never been cool, and that's the problem.
You're right. That's right. You're right.
They don't know what it's like to be cool.
Just leave them alone.
They're bottom feeders. Call them subhuman and get out.
This is the Ace and TJ Show.
There is a talent that a lot of people possess that I have never wanted to watch, and I don't understand people who do want to watch the show that features this talent. But one of these performers has been injured in a bad way. We'll tell you all about it coming up next.
This is the Ace and TJ Show. Want to see your business on acetjtv? Contact us now at acetj@acetj.com. The show will be right back.
It's uncut and uncensored. It's the Ace and TJ Share Funny podcast, live every day on the Ace and TJ app at 9 Eastern or on YouTube. Just search for Ace TJ TV on YouTube or wherever you download podcasts daily. It's Share Funny, sponsored by The Closet Niche.
Breaking and entering Christmas is happening right now, and it's all thanks to AB Mortgage. Tammy and Curtis are ready to help you with a mortgage or refinancing. We just love those two. Learn more at acetj.com/AB.
If you have a business and you want to take your advertisements to the next level, then you need to be using Ace TJ Media. You want the most creative content for digital, video, and audio? It's all at Ace TJ Media. Go to acetjmedia.com.
Breaking and Entering Christmas is back with the Ace and TJ Show Tuesday, November 29th. Thanks to great sponsors like Deacon Food Service. Here for all your food service equipment needs. Deacon delivers. Get details at deaconfs.com. That's deaconfs.com.
And now, a flashback from the Ace and TJ Dailies.
By the way, I have a new nickname that came out of being at the Mighty Meeple the other day. Dungeon Daddy Ace.
Oh, God. You just ruined it forever. Knew I shouldn't have let you go over
I'm
there.
the dungeon master is who I am.
Ew.
What were you doing over there?
Filming a commercial.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Why? What do you know?
Because Alexis was unavailable and Rob can't stand up straight.
It's basically what it was.
The time had to change. When the time changed, Alexis wasn't available to be there, and then technically Rob, it's like, didn't want to put him through that.
Did you try to speak knowledgeably about the Mighty Meeple?
Here's what I did.
Yeah.
Spoke knowledgeably about the Mighty Meeple. My man Kyle was right there. He was, I had done some research.
Mm-hmm.
I talked to my sister who likes Magic the Gathering, and she was able to give me a couple of phrases to use. And then Kyle was able to, as we talked about different things, he was like, hey, here's it's this, this, and this. Okay, got it. And make sure I was using the proper wording, so didn't try to do too much, did a nice job.
Has anybody seen the commercial yet?
No, I haven't seen it yet.
I'm sure you did.
Todd hasn't finished putting it together yet. This was just Thursday night.
Just fake it till you make it, bud.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So, from heretofore, I like to be known as Dungeon Daddy Ace.
Did you tell them that's your new name over there?
It's in one of the commercials.
Oh,
Use
great.
it in the commercial.
Yeah.
Awesome.
There we go.
I'm sure they'll love that.
Knew we'd eventually get there.
Yeah, well.
I'm sure they're going to love it.
Yeah. I made Kyle laugh when I was there.
Kyle laughs at everything.
Well,
wow.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
It's like, wow, that's amazing. Hilarious.
He's
No,
like,
I can't
"Whoa,
wait to see
funny."
this.
Yeah, look forward to sharing that with everybody. So we filmed a couple of things. I don't know what's going to make the final cut.
Hopefully that doesn't.
Yeah, I've seen. Well, Alexis and Rob did the first commercial. That was good. They did a good job with that.
Yeah, we done a few of them. It was fun.
Huh. Are you going to go play some of these games now that you've been over there and learned about it?
I thought I might roll up Saturday and see what's going on.
Really?
Nice.
Wow. Okay. Wow.
like fun.
This is eye-opening, isn't it?
For all things Ace and TJ, subscribe to the Ace and TJ YouTube channel.
If you haven't checked it out, Ace TJ 5G is streaming everywhere all the time. All thanks to O'Connor Insurance. They've been in business since January of 2000. They treat every customer how they would want to be treated. Learn more at acetj.com/O'Connor.
Tuesday, November 29th is a very special day. That is the first installment of Breaking and Entering Christmas. And this year, Breaking and Entering Christmas is made possible thanks to great sponsors like Bradham Brothers. Bradham Brothers, heating, air, and electrical installation and service that you can trust at bradhambrothers.com.
And now, a flashback from the Ace and TJ Dailies.
Okay, so you hear that expression all the time. If these walls could talk, well, what if they could?
Let me tell you,
Whoa.
my walls are having a good time. They're lit.
Yeah, they are lit. Lit walls.
What would your walls say if they could talk?
Ace's walls would say, "Fix me."
Ouch.
They're all in pretty good shape. Thank you.
Ouch. Stop throwing phones at me.
What did I do to you?
Ouch is pretty good. Ouch.
That is good. I'll give y'all credit.
That was pretty funny.
Appreciate it.
Probably ouch.
You put a couple holes in walls. The next thing you know, that's your reputation, I guess.
I don't need a stapler.
But seriously,
You know them walls tense up.
he's having a bad day. I hope he goes to the
It's beautiful outside.
Why don't you go take a walk? Oh, man.
For all things Ace and TJ, subscribe to the Ace and TJ YouTube channel.
From Peyton's Promise to How Can We Help You Wednesday to now, with breaking and entering Christmas, we can always count on the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty to sponsor and help us make dreams come true. Buying, selling, investing, your first thought should be the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty. Go to acetj.com/Temple team.
This is the Ace and TJ Show live on acetj.tv.
You know, I've never been one to say, oh my God, there's a sword swallower performing at that event. We need to go. I must see the sword swallowers routine. It always makes me cringe. It makes me sick. Who wants to watch? I look away. I'm like, oh God, I don't want to see that. Well, there's a 59-year-old man from San Diego. Scott Nelson is his name, and he's a sword swallower and looks like it. I don't know what that means.
That's a real sword swallower.
Yeah. Shocker. And he was performing at the legendary Six Flags in Maryland. And that night he was hospitalized. He says, 5 swords scissored out in my abdominal cavity. It also appears that I pierced the lobe of my liver. Imagine that. By swallowing swords, you did some internal damage to yourself. So he said, the good news is I've quit smoking and lost over 50 pounds. He set up a GoFundMe for help with his medical bills, and he's raised more than $4,000 for that. They say his injuries weren't life-threatening. Well, piercing your liver sounds life-threatening to me.
Yeah, and the sword scissoring your insides. It sounds horrible.
So he had 5 swords in his mouth going down his gullet when they came apart. But it says he's not out of the woods yet. He's still in the hospital and wasn't able to eat for a month. And that happened in October. The accident was in October. Maybe I need to swallow some swords. Keep me from eating for a month. That's what he said. He's lost 50 pounds. And
but not in a healthy way. Not in a good way.
No. But come to think of it, I've never seen a fat sword swallower.
Good
I've
point.
seen a fat cake swallower.
In the mirror.
Yeah. Corn dog swallower. Every morning he's looking back at me.
I'm a fat cake swallower.
Whoa. I didn't even realize those were real swords.
Yeah.
You think if you're performing at the Six Flags in Maryland, like, you can maybe take some shortcuts.
Yeah.
Like, let me not kill myself.
Yeah.
I don't want to die at a Six Flags.
It's not worth it. I mean, it's not like I'm performing, in Madison Square Garden to a sold-out crowd who came to watch me do this. The show must go on.
I'm going out at Six Flags over Maryland.
Pretty good rule of thumb that if you're performing your talent in a roller coaster can be heard. It's not worth going all the way for.
This is the Ace and TJ Show.
People are still talking about one Netflix special that's hitting the streaming service this Friday. We'll get into some details coming up next.
This is the Ace and TJ Show. The Ace and TJ Show will be back in less than 3 minutes.
Ace TJ 5G presents Today in History.
Hey, it's Ace, and today in history, there really is only one thing we can focus on. Only one thing that makes today, forever, a day that will live in infamy. Give you the details next. Breaking and Entering Christmas is back with the Ace and TJ Show Tuesday, November 29th. Thanks to great sponsors like Deacon Food Service. Here for all your food service equipment needs. Deacon delivers. Get details at deaconfs.com. That's deaconfs.com.
Temperature regulation.
Pressure relief.
Built to last.
Better value.
It's mattress shopping that's all about you.
Lake Norman Chill mattresses are twice as nice for half the price. Only at Sweet Dreams Mattress and Furniture.
Breaking and Entering Christmas is happening right now, and it's all thanks to AB Mortgage. Tammy and Curtis are ready to help you with a mortgage or refinancing. We just love those two. Learn more at acetj.com/AB.
Hyatt-centric South Park always delivers exceptional quality and service during your stay. And right now, when you book your social or business gatherings, you can earn up to 30,000 World of Hyatt bonus points. The Hyatt-centric South Park is a beautifully modern venue for all of your gatherings. Those of us on the Ace and TJ Show absolutely love this place. Beautiful rooms, spectacular dining options, all nestled in the beautiful community of South Park, Charlotte. Book your gathering by calling 980-299-7013.
Tuesday, November 29th is a very special day. That is the first installment of Breaking and Entering Christmas. And this year, Breaking and Entering Christmas is made possible thanks to great sponsors like Bradham Brothers. Bradham Brothers, heating, air, and electrical installation and service that you can trust at bradhambrothers.com. Check out acetjtv and Ace at Large, my tour around the area with great places to go and cool things to do. Ace at Large is sponsored by Gaston County Travel and Tourism. Get details at acetj.com/Gaston. Sign up for the newsletter for the latest from Gaston County Travel and Tourism. acetj.com/Gaston. It's uncut and uncensored. It's the Ace and TJ Share Funny podcast, live every day on the Ace and TJ app at 9 Eastern or on YouTube. Just search for Ace TJ TV on YouTube or wherever you download podcasts daily. It's Share Funny, sponsored by The Closet Niche.
Ace TJ 5G presents Today in
It
History.
was 81 years ago today, December 7th, 1941. The Japanese launched a surprise attack against the U.S. Pacific Fleet at Pearl Harbor, forcing the United States into World War II. As Franklin Delano Roosevelt would call it at the time, a day that will live in infamy. Today, December 7th, is a National Day of Remembrance. And that's Today in History.
This is Ace TJ 5G.
All the guests of the Ace and TJ show love to stay at the Hyatt-centric South Park, Charlotte. Beautiful new hotel, very modern, sleek rooms, incredible dining options right there within the hotel, and it's all nestled in the beautiful South Park community of Charlotte. So check it out, Hyatt-centric South Park, Charlotte.
Big live show coming up Monday night at Southbound in Charlotte, right there on South Boulevard. Great Mexican restaurant right next to Mac's Speed Shop. So here's what happened. It's our biggest one ever. We had 120 people, space for 120 people to give away, and it took about 9 minutes to give away 120 tickets. So that's filled up. All that's left of the VIP there. 4 VIP packages left, included in your VIP package, some cool stuff, and you get a couple of free drinks, and there's a free taco bar as well for the VIPs. So you can go to, I don't really know how you would go about doing that. How would you purchase the VIP?
Usually they're...
Oh, you're in the Share Funny family.
Yeah.
It's in the ad.
Yeah,
It's in the Evite that you got.
There should be a link.
Yeah, and I take that back. There are 3 left because a guy contacted me yesterday about buying one, and he's going to bring a check.
Sure.
Yeah, so.
A check?
Sure.
Yeah.
He doesn't have Zelle or Cash App?
Oh, we know the guy. It's cool.
Oh.
It's a thing. Don't worry about it.
I don't have that.
Don't make me have to make an
I'll
extra.
bring you a check.
I had to call Adam to get it. All right, so we were talking in the show earlier, and we have it up on our social media. Why are you on the naughty list this year? A couple new entries. This one guy says, keep me anonymous, but I got mad at Walmart self-checkout, so everything became BOGO. Buy one, get one.
BOGO.
Yeah, that would put you on the naughty list, though.
Well, at least, he was mad. That's all that matters.
Right.
He had a good excuse. He was mad.
Okay, this one's pretty wild. This lady said, I have to remain anonymous. This is my ghost account, if that tells you anything, which, by the way, I'm typing this on my burner phone. I've been married 17 years. He has cheated on me numerous times and even had an HIV scare from him. I'm currently in love with another man. I believe I am polyamorous. So my husband is very vanilla. My other husband matches my libido. Long story short, she wants to be with both men, so she's had for 10 years these 2 husbands, so to speak. She said, I would have an open marriage, but I know my husband would not want it, even though he has cheated on me numerous times and hurt me so bad, I don't want to hurt him. Whoa. To make it all worse, my husband would be disgusted if he knew the other man was a different race than me. Bad enough with another man, but with a man of color, he would probably drop dead. And oh yes, TJ, you're right. Teachers are very naughty. And that's why she's on the naughty list this year.
Because she's a teacher, too.
It seems that way, yes.
The Ace and TJ Show will be back in less than 3 minutes.
Charlotte City Tennis welcomes juniors of all ages with our Quick Start methodology for our 8, 10, and 12 and under programs. Teaching kids from the beginning proper form and technique in hopes that they'll develop a passion for the game as they grow into middle school and high school age.
Jack, keep it moving a little bit. There we go, good.
We offer seasonal league play in the spring and fall as well as summer camps. Our coaches work with all skill levels, from beginner to tournament players.
Wait. A little bit better. Better timing there. You felt it?
Finding kids who have a passion for the game and helping them develop into strong tournament players, high school players, and beyond is what we do by offering the best variety of coaches from all backgrounds.
Good open stance, coffee. We just back up and hope for the best. No hoping for the best. You know why, David? Hope is not a strategy.
Hit a backhand. Good job. Good game, Katie. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Pushing the kids to the max and helping them develop strong habits for a strong game. Check out our juniors program today. Visit charlottecitytennis.com or call 704-284-9844. Charlotte City Tennis Juniors Programs.
If you want to sleep better and lose weight, then the product that you need is called Calitrin, or you can pronounce it Calitrin. Very easy for you to get. Just go to acetj.com/weight loss. acetj.com/weight loss for Calitrin.
Morning radio just evolved again. This is the Ace and TJ Show live on acetj.tv.
Whew, I barely made it. I've been in the restroom. In case anybody wanted to know. Y'all didn't think I was going to make it in time, did you?
No.
I had faith.
Y'all was scared.
I had faith in you, TJ.
We were holding our breath.
Y'all was scared. We was kings, and y'all was scared.
That was terrifying.
Alas, I am here.
Now we can
big and bold. Big and bold.
Riggins are now trending.
Now trending on the Ace and TJ Show.
The studio projects that Black Adam, the new rock movie that's been out for a couple weeks, is projected to lose between $50 and $100 million.
It's going to lose, even though it had such a big opening weekend?
In its theatrical run, yeah.
Wow.
They're calling it a box office flop. So
it just hit the first week, was the #1 movie, and nosedived right after?
I guess, but I think it probably cost so much money to make.
Yeah.
They spent a lot of money on advertising, things like that. But 50 and 100. Now, I guess they could make that up with, digital sales, digital streaming, merchandise, things like that.
Yeah.
But in its initial theatrical run, $50 and $100 million they lost on this movie. And The Rock wanted to be head of the studio when it comes to superhero movies and things like that. But I got to imagine that they're going, well, I don't know.
Yeah, what studio is this?
This is Warner Brothers.
Oh.
Which is linking up with, is it Discovery maybe or something like that?
So
I prefer
HBO.
Porner Brothers myself.
Is that right?
Yeah, I just looked it up. It's made $150 million in North America, $350 million globally, but that is not enough for it to turn a profit.
Well, I guess he didn't go over and kiss the ring of the Chinese dictator enough.
I guess.
The Rock.
Yeah. Or maybe the movie was just...
It just sucked, yeah.
I don't
Maybe
know.
it just wasn't a great movie.
Maybe people don't care.
But how many of those movies are great, though?
Well, it depends on who you ask.
All right, that's right.
But most people would say it was horrible. No, I don't know. People's Choice Awards happened the other night. Lizzo went up to receive the People's Champion Award. The only People's Champ I know of is The Rock.
No.
But she said to be an icon, it isn't about how long you've had your platform. Being an icon is what you do with that platform. Then she brought up 17 female activists on stage, introducing each of them by name and explaining the work they do.
It would have been better if Lizzo had dropped the People's Elbow while she was up there.
Right? The People's
Wouldn't it have been?
Champion?
Yeah,
Come
the
on.
People's Champ had gone and dropped the People's Elbow. These are moves that The Rock did.
Oh, I was like, what are
Alexis.
you talking about?
Yeah.
You're about to get rock bottom if you're not careful.
She said, I'd like to thank the millions, and the crowd would have yelled, and millions of Lizzo fans.
Alexis, what's your favorite color?
Blue.
It doesn't matter what your favorite color is. Walk right into that one.
I was so confused.
Just teasing.
We're just going to do rock stuff for the next half hour. Yeah.
That wasn't nice.
You guys startled me.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa.
Sorry. I apologize.
That's what he would do. He would ask people like, who are you? When they went to say your name, he would say, it doesn't matter what your name is.
It's kind of his thing. Sorry. And then if you're looking for something to watch on Netflix, Harry and Meghan's new docuseries is out on the 8th. So you can go check that out. They were just in New York City to receive an award about their activism and things like that, calling out racism. So they are in the United States to promote this new 2-part docuseries.
So this is tomorrow it comes out, Thursday, right?
Thursday,
Yeah.
correct. So it'll be interesting. I bet it's going to be watched by a lot of people. And certainly
I'm gonna
people
watch
have.
it.
Yeah, I think.
I'm going to watch it. Oddly enough, my wife has no interest in it whatsoever. She goes, I don't like them. I don't care about them. I'm not going to watch it. That's precisely why I want to see it. So when I read the backlash, I can understand exactly what it's all about.
Oh, my God. I just feel so sorry for them. I don't know if I can make it through any of these episodes because my heart just breaks for them.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, you talk about marginalized victims
Such a tough
in
life.
our society.
There was
I mean, they, especially Meghan, has become a perpetual victim of all of the hate from the life that she has to struggle through.
I know
And,
there was
and trying to get away from the attention of all of that because it was so dangerous, all the attention. And that's why nobody's heard from her since they broke off from the royal family. Nobody's heard from Meghan and Harry, Harry and Meghan. Harry met Meghan. Nobody's heard from them. They've been living in the cabin in the woods or in the desert somewhere. Nobody's been able to find them. They're just so glad they could track them down for this documentary. Netflix is.
Yeah. There was a great clip on Twitter yesterday of her. I guess she's crying, and Harry's filming her on his phone. And the first comment I read was, I know that when I'm upset and crying, the thing I love most, rather than my husband giving me a hug, is for him to grab his phone and film me in my moment of despair or something like that. Yeah.
Get this.
Yeah. But again, we need to get a GoFundMe for them.
Maybe.
They've been victimized so much. Bless.
I've got some tough news for Ace's neighbors. Tough news for Ace's neighbors, and I'll reveal those details coming up next.
Like they need more tough news?
Yeah, exactly.
The Ace and TJ Show. The Ace and TJ Show will be back in less than 3 minutes.
Ace TJ 5G presents Today in History.
Hey, it's Ace, and today in history, there really is only one thing we can focus on. Only one thing that makes today, forever, a day that will live in infamy. Give you the details next. Check out acetjtv and Ace at Large, my tour around the area with great places to go and cool things to do. Ace at Large is sponsored by Gaston County Travel and Tourism. Get details at acetj.com/Gaston. Sign up for the newsletter for the latest from Gaston County Travel and Tourism. acetj.com/Gaston.
From Peyton's Promise to How Can We Help You Wednesday to now, with breaking and entering Christmas, we can always count on the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty to sponsor and help us make dreams come true. Buying, selling, investing, your first thought should be the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty. Go to acetj.com/Temple team.
If you haven't checked it out, Ace TJ 5G is streaming everywhere all the time. All thanks to O'Connor Insurance. They've been in business since January of 2000. They treat every customer how they would want to be treated. Learn more at acetj.com/O'Connor.
Temperature regulation.
Pressure relief.
Built to last.
Better value.
It's mattress shopping that's all about you.
Lake Norman Chill mattresses are twice as nice for half the price. Only at Sweet Dreams Mattress and Furniture.
Breaking and entering Christmas is happening right now, and it's all thanks to AB Mortgage. Tammy and Curtis are ready to help you with a mortgage or refinancing. We just love those two. Learn more at acetj.com/AB.
Hyatt-centric South Park always delivers exceptional quality and service during your stay. And right now, when you book your social or business gatherings, you can earn up to 30,000 World of Hyatt bonus points. The Hyatt-centric South Park is a beautifully modern venue for all of your gatherings. Those of us on the Ace and TJ Show absolutely love this place. Beautiful rooms, spectacular dining options, all nestled in the beautiful community of South Park, Charlotte. Book your gathering by calling 980-299-7013.
Tuesday, November 29th is a very special day. That is the first installment of Breaking and Entering Christmas. And this year, Breaking and Entering Christmas is made possible thanks to great sponsors like Bradham Brothers. Bradham Brothers, heating, air, and electrical installation and service that you can trust at bradhambrothers.com.
Ace TJ 5G presents Today in History.
It was 81 years ago today, December 7th, 1941. The Japanese launched a surprise attack against the U.S. Pacific Fleet at Pearl Harbor, forcing the United States into World War II. As Franklin Delano Roosevelt would call it at the time, a day that will live in infamy. Today, December 7th, is a National Day of Remembrance. And that's Today in History.
You're watching Morning Radio. Welcome to the Ace and TJ Show on acetjtv. Just you and us. This is Ace TJ 5G.
Our final installment of Breaking and Entering Christmas this year, you will hear Tuesday morning right here on the Ace and TJ Show. It's really special. It's very important. We're really trying to help a family that's been faced with a pretty overwhelming situation at a very young age. So we'll give you all the details again coming up on a Tuesday morning with Breaking and Entering Christmas, which is made possible by you, the members of the radio family, for participating with our charity Peyton's Promise and our great Breaking and Entering sponsors like Deacon Food Services. Deacon FS here for all your food service needs all your food service equipment needs. Deacon delivers. They start with you, the customer, and tailor their efforts to exactly what it is that you need. And they're ready to assist your company with your next project. Go to deaconfs.com for more details. Deaconfs.com.
So we might be in for like the comeback of the year with Brendan Fraser.
Fraser.
Yeah. He's in this new movie, The Whale, which is a A24 movie, which also did. They do a lot of kind of artsy movies, like Midsummer was one of theirs. They do a lot of horror movies, kind of out of the box movies. But anyway, he's got this movie, The Whale, out on Friday. And he was big in the 90s, in the late 90s. He was in all those mummy movies. He was in Encino Man. That was one of my favorites.
George of the Jungle.
George of the Jungle.
Yeah.
He had a lot of hits, and then he just kind of disappeared. But now he's back with this movie, The Whale. And then next year, he's set to star in a movie alongside Leonardo DiCaprio, directed by Martin Scorsese. It's called something about the wildflowers or something. It's about a murder in Oklahoma. But, I mean, this is a 1-2 punch. He's doing this movie right now that's out on Friday that critics are saying very good.
Yeah.
And it's not like a big budget movie. But then next year, he's got this Martin Scorsese movie with Leonardo DiCaprio, which is going to be a monster.
But did he fall out of show business to take care of somebody sick or something? Maybe his wife got sick, or maybe somebody died or something that he had to help take care of.
His brother, I think, had some issues with, I don't even want to say drugs, but I think it was drugs.
Okay.
Rob, do you have any insight on that?
I don't. I thought he was talking about Rick Moranis when he said dropped out to take care of somebody.
Yeah.
In 2018, Fraser said he had been sexually assaulted by Philip Burke, the then president of the Hollywood Foreign Press Association, in 2003. The alleged assault, his subsequent divorce, the death of his mother, and health problems led to the pause in his career.
Man. Yeah, he hasn't
That's
really...
all?
Yeah.
Yeah. But, man, I mean, what a comeback, though. Hopefully, I hope this movie, The Whale, is good, because then he's got a big blockbuster next year.
Yeah, good for him.
I like him.
I like him a lot, too. He's a good guy.
Ace TJ 5G. This is Ace TJ TV. The Ace and TJ Show will be right back.
Now, better ingredients, better pizza means that each bite of every Papa John's slice just keeps getting better. From that first bite you have to blow on, to that second bite of crispy, crunchy toppings, to that string of gooey, melty cheese. And just when you're thinking this cannot get any better, you get to the crust and you realize it's not just any crust. Oh no, it's epic stuffed crust that's hand-stuffed with cheese. Better ingredients, better pizza, even better when it's stuffed.
And now, a flashback from the Ace and TJ Dailies.
Does your mom date Alexis? Surely doesn't, does she? So you don't keep up with her dating life very much.
No, she dated her ex-husband. I remember them dating.
Well, good. That makes sense.
He was annoying.
Yeah.
He would leave voicemails because at that time people still left voicemails and leave all these cute things for my mom. Oh, I would hate it.
Hello, Candy.
Yep. Hello, señorita.
Learn from each other?
Is that what he would say?
Just dumb things.
Hello, my little señorita.
Yeah, and then he made us watch all these boring movies. My mom's like, "Oh, we're gonna go over to his house for dinner today and watch." Ugh, I hated it.
I hope they weren't like the Pat O'Brien voicemails.
Was he Hispanic?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he took care of his grandma, so his grandma was always with us on all the dates. So it was my brother, me, them two, and his grandma.
So y'all had a good little playmate. The three of y'all could play together while your mom was with her boyfriend.
Yeah, they were like, take care of her.
Y'all like all go out to dinner together, or all go over to his house and have dinner and watch movies?
Yeah.
Like what was one of the? Do you remember any of the movies?
Yeah. Life is Wonderful. It was like a movie about the Nazi times in Italy or something like that, but it was all subtitles.
And it was called The Life is Wonderful?
Life is Beautiful, yeah. La Vita Bella. That's what it was called. I don't know.
So it was...
Just old movies.
And it's where your mom lives now, in that area, or were they living somewhere else?
No, here in Charlotte.
Okay, so that's... How long were they married?
They were married about 6 years.
Okay, so you were pretty much in your formative years raised in the house with a stepdad?
Yep.
Oh. But he wasn't a mean person or anything, right?
He wasn't mean, but I couldn't stand him. He was jealous of like my mom hanging out with me or my brother and things like that.
Yeah.
And then he tried to tell me what to do, and I was like, nope, we're not doing that, buddy.
Mm-hmm. And
go tell your grandma what to do.
Yeah, and so you grew up in the house with somebody else's grandma.
She didn't live with us when they got married.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of things? He would tell you what to do, like what? Like pick up your room? Or?
Yeah, like he would just try to tell me things, like try to be my dad, and I was like, dude, I don't like you. I don't care for you. Go away. Like I know you're married to my mom, but.
And he was Salvadorian or some from somewhere else.
Salvadorian. But then that's when I went to go live in LA after they got married because I was just like, I'm not doing this.
Man, just pillar to post, as my mom would say, just dragging those kids from pillar to post.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And your brother stayed the whole time with him?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I used to. This is bad, but we used to live on this farm, and there was train tracks next to us, and I used to have dreams where I would like drag him to the train tracks and tie him down.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, our time is up.
They were just dreams.
We'll pick this up again next week, and remember, I gave you that workbook to write out your thoughts and log your dreams.
Be sure to pay through the portal this week before our next appointment.
And so, you dream you dragged him out on the tracks and let the train come run over him?
And look as it was happening. And this wasn't just a dream that happened once.
And did you tell your mom you had this dream?
Oh, yeah.
Like while they were still married?
Yeah, I was like, that's the universe trying to tell me something.
Right, and then she says, the universe trying to tell me you're about to go to California with your dad because you're going to kill my husband.
The universe just told me you got to go.
Was that what they called the last straw?
She's like, yeah, we're going to send you away.
So you still have those types of dreams about people?
No.
Like, meaning mainly any of us?
For all things Ace and TJ, subscribe to the Ace and TJ YouTube channel.
One of the worst things that can happen to your house is a buildup of mold and mildew in your crawl space. Let the experts at Cardinal Environmental Solutions come and inspect your crawl space and treat it so your house is safe for you and your family. Go to acetj.com/cardinal today. If you want to sleep better and lose weight, then the product that you need is called Calitrin, or you can pronounce it Calitrin. Very easy for you to get. Just go to acetj.com/weight loss. acetj.com/weight loss for Calitrin.
The Johnson Group Facility Services is a commercial cleaning company that focuses more on customer satisfaction than the bottom line because each customer works directly with the owners every step of the way. If you need any commercial cleaning, the Johnson Group can handle it. Get details at acetj.com/clean.
Mornings just got way better. You can now watch the Ace and TJ show live, weekdays from 6 to 9 a.m. Eastern. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and wake up with us every morning. This is acetjtv.
Yeah, I've got some, maybe some problematic news for really everybody. If you've ever lived in a community, you've got neighbors. Turns out noisy neighbors is more than just annoying. It could affect the health of your heart. It's detrimental to human health.
Heart health. Yes, Riggins.
It said thudding sounds of people walking around barefoot, banging on the floor, walking too heavy, could actually cause heart problems. because it causes stress. You start thinking about it, especially if it happens at night. They conducted sound experiments in Canada, discovered that impulsivity made the sounds of noisy neighbors more annoying than more general and continuous sounds like music, loud speech, construction, things like that. So it's kind of like when you're just sitting there having dinner and all of a sudden, boom, 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 you know, it kind of jolts you in a way that you don't like, and it could affect the health of your heart. So I'm not saying your neighbors have to experience that.
Whatever. It's time to time. It's occasional.
It's occasional, whatever.
It's occasional.
No one cares. You know, fine, deal with it. But it happens obviously more in urban areas because you have to live in, you know, multi-family communities, multi-family buildings, things like that. But I lived in apartments, you know, from the time I left my house when I was 18 years old. I went to college, lived in lots of apartments. It's just something you get used to. You start to deal with people and their loud noise. But sometimes you go, why you got to just walk so loud? Like, what are you doing?
Are you galloping up there? What's going on?
Yeah, are your neighbors loud at all, Alexis?
Not at this apartment complex, and I'm at the top floor, so I get to make all the noise. But
Nice.
I've been in a place where it was like that.
It's like, what are you doing?
Like, come on, are you running a marathon?
My little friend Jenny weighs 51 pounds. And if you're downstairs and she's upstairs, it sounds like an elephant walking around.
Really?
I am not kidding. Yeah.
She's heavy-footed.
Mm-hmm.
She's heavy-footed.
She heavy-footed.
Yeah, she's not prissy
Girl.
by any means, is what I'm saying. She's not up there, you know, being all light-footed.
Dainty.
I mean, seriously, it sounds like the ceiling's coming down.
I like that, though. That girl heavy-footed.
She heavy-footed.
Why don't you like my girlfriend, Grandma? She heavy-footed.
Making all that
What?
noise. Stomp, stomp, stomp,
Yeah.
stomp.
But why you got to do that? Why you got to be stomping? What's a complaint you have that would make everybody that hears it roll their eyes and go, my mom was famous for going, can you just get over it? It's like, oh, I hadn't thought about that, Mom. Oh, wouldn't that be nice if I just got over it? Yeah. Or can you just let it go? Oh, that hadn't occurred to me.
Meaning it's not your complaint when you hear someone else complain about it. You're like, you got to be kidding me.
Yeah, I mean, it is your complaint, but you know it's going to make other people go,
oh, okay.
Are you kidding? Is it that big of a deal? TJ, I'm sure, has a lot of these.
Yeah, so many.
But like when people hog the soda fountain, that drives me crazy. It's like that's meant for a couple people to get up there.
I'll give you one just off the top of my head because it annoys me so much. If you're in a gym and you go to use the free weights, let's say you're going to grab the 25s for something. When you grab the 25s, have the common courtesy to step out of the way. Don't do your workout at the weights, because then anybody within from 10 to 40 can't access their weights. So we've all got to now stand here for you to hurry up. Yeah. And I know you're doing like a set of 10, and it's about 15 to 20 seconds. But it is super annoying, and it makes me very irritated every time.
That's just so selfish and rude.
Yeah, because I go the extra mile to step back out of the way to stay out of people's way at the gym.
Yeah, so it's a little complaint, but you know everybody else that hears it, or you don't even want to bring it up because you know people will roll their eyes and go, are you kidding? Are you really get that mad about it? It's like, well, yeah, I do. So what is it? At the Ace TJ Show, why you got a blank? We'll get your answers coming up next.
The Ace and TJ Show. The Ace and TJ Show will be back in less than 3 minutes.
Ace TJ 5G presents Today in History.
Hey, it's Ace, and today in history, there really is only one thing we can focus on. Only one thing that makes today, forever, a day that will live in infamy. Give you the details next. Breaking and Entering Christmas is back with the Ace and TJ Show Tuesday, November 29th. Thanks to great sponsors like Deacon Food Service. Here for all your food service equipment needs. Deacon delivers. Get details at deaconfs.com. That's deaconfs.com.
Temperature regulation.
Pressure relief.
Built to last.
Better value.
It's mattress shopping that's all about you.
Lake Norman Chill mattresses are twice as nice for half the price. Only at Sweet Dreams Mattress and Furniture.
Breaking and Entering Christmas is happening right now, and it's all thanks to AB Mortgage. Tammy and Curtis are ready to help you with a mortgage or refinancing. We just love those two. Learn more at acetj.com/AB.
Hyatt-centric South Park always delivers exceptional quality and service during your stay. And right now, when you book your social or business gatherings, you can earn up to 30,000 World of Hyatt bonus points. The Hyatt-centric South Park is a beautifully modern venue for all of your gatherings. Those of us on the Ace and TJ Show absolutely love this place. Beautiful rooms, spectacular dining options, all nestled in the beautiful community of South Park, Charlotte. Book your gathering by calling 980-299-7013.
Tuesday, November 29th is a very special day. That is the first installment of Breaking and Entering Christmas. And this year, Breaking and Entering Christmas is made possible thanks to great sponsors like Bradham Brothers. Bradham Brothers, heating, air, and electrical installation and service that you can trust at BradhamBrothers.com. Check out acetjtv and Ace at Large, my tour around the area with great places to go and cool things to do. Ace at Large is sponsored by Gaston County Travel and Tourism. Get details at acetj.com/Gaston. Sign up for the newsletter for the latest from Gaston County Travel and Tourism. acetj.com/Gaston. It's uncut and uncensored. It's the Ace and TJ Share Funny podcast, live every day on the Ace and TJ app at 9 Eastern or on YouTube. Just search for Ace TJ TV on YouTube or wherever you download podcasts daily. It's Share Funny, sponsored by The Closet Niche.
Ace TJ 5G presents Today in
It was
History.
81 years ago today, December 7th, 1941. The Japanese launched a surprise attack against the U.S. Pacific Fleet at Pearl Harbor, forcing the United States into World War II. As Franklin Delano Roosevelt would call it at the time, a day that will live in infamy. Today, December 7th, is a National Day of Remembrance. And that's Today in History.
You're watching Morning Radio. Welcome to the Ace and TJ Show on Ace TJ TV. Just you and us. This is Ace TJ 5G.
If you have given one moment's thought to buying a new house or to listing your home, or if you got some extra cash, you're ready to purchase an investment property, any of those three scenarios, you need to call right now Melissa Chambers of Chambers & Associates Realty. Let her team go to work for you. 704-439-6232. Very experienced, very knowledgeable about all real estate, buying, selling, or investing. Here's one of the things that they do best. They know the little things that make a big difference. For example, if you're looking to sell your house right now, they can give you free staging help. They can give you free decluttering help, helping you showcase the home and show off those things that mean the most to people when they walk through a house. They know what people are looking for. And that's just one way that they can help you. There's so many different ways they can help. Let them guide you through all of your real estate options by calling 704-439-6232. 704-439-6232 or online at lkncharlottehomes.com/AceTJ. That's lkncharlottehomes.com/AceTJ.
LKN Charlotte Homes. Say it like that. You can remember it.
Okay, and Charlotte Holmes.
Holmes.
Yeah, in Charlotte, Holmes.
Fool. It's Charlotte Holmes, fool.
/fool. Okay, and CharlotteHolmes.com/fool.
So they've put out this survey of all of the holiday-related injuries that people get. And I guess this time of year, people are just phoning it in with information. It's like, how many people have been... Say, okay. And the number one thing they pointed out in the story is that 13% of people in this survey has cut themselves while wrapping or opening presents. They're gift wrapping incidents, the dangerous gift wrapping incident.
I can get wrapping it, but unwrapping it? I guess boxes and stuff if it's packaged.
You go to cut because while we're opening gifts, with my family, I have a box cutter there ready to go at the ready. Yeah, with that pack and tape and all that. Some people like to tape up the boxes so much, you know. You got it's a fortress to get into some of those things, and then that thing can slip. Or if you're trying to maybe get those, which I hate that packaging that's just that hard plastic that electronics come in and stuff, and you try to get into that, and that stuff can cut you. But, I mean, would you call that an injury?
No.
I wouldn't.
It's a little boo-boo.
An injury at Christmas is falling.
Yeah.
Putting up wreaths.
Like 11% of people say that they have slipped or tripped outdoors.
Yeah. I'll just do it myself.
Yeah. Like when I was putting up the Christmas decorations around the outside of the door. our front door, and the ladder was wobbly and threw me off of it. Landed on my back. Jody looks down at me and says, "I'll just do it."
She was saying if you're okay.
No.
She was
Not in the
annoyed.
least.
Like, why you gotta fall for it? God.
I don't know whether she thought that I hated putting up Christmas decorations so much that I would hurl myself off of a ladder and land on my back.
That's commitment, though.
Or what. Yeah. I mean, I would come close, but I really wouldn't do it.
How high up were you when you fell?
Probably 4 feet.
Okay.
5.
That's a solid fall when you hit the ground on
medium
your
painter's
back.
ladder. Yeah.
Just you and us. This is ACETJ 5G.
So, Rob, Tech D Rob, very famous. You're well known around these parts.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And your reputation procures you here. Is this your first job interview ever?
No.
Oh, it's not? I figured it was since
It's first job interview with you guys.
Well, figured it was because you wore an earbud into the job interview.
Oh, I forgot
and
that was...
it's not very professional. You know how they do that on the Family Feud? Like that?
Yeah.
Okay, Rob. Tell me what this logo means to you.
It means...
What do you see when you look at that?
The future? Is that...
No, it's ACETJ Media. It says ACETJ Media.
But it says right underneath, it says the future.
But
So
yeah,
that- I mean, I'm just...
But you should see the big letters. I'm seeing if you need an eye test.
Okay.
So I would say you probably need to get some glasses. I mean, I'm not a doctor, but I mean that's as good as what they do at the public schools. Am I right? Is the apple on the table? Is it on the ground? That kind of thing. So yeah, you need to get that fixed. You don't look like you're comfortable in the dressy clothes.
It's not usual for me.
No. All right. Well, thanks for making the sacrifice
Anytime.
today.
Yeah.
Tell me a little about yourself. You have a wife, girlfriend, kids.
I have a girlfriend. Been together almost 8 years.
So 7 years.
Or it might be 8. That's why I
Okay,
said
so you don't know for
I'm
sure?
not 100% sure
All
off the top
so
of my
that tells
head.
me you're not really a person of pays great attention to detail.
I wouldn't say it that way.
Well, if you don't know how long you've dated somebody, are y'all serious?
We live together.
You're shacked up.
No. Okay. All right.
And do you have any pets?
2 dogs.
Okay. That's it? Just 2 dogs?
Just 2 dogs.
All right.
I've had cats in the past, but just 2 dogs now.
Okay. I would have assumed that you have a monkey as a pet that you would let cut your hair like that. But no, that was done by a human person.
I paid for this.
You did?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I think we've got enough. And thanks for coming in. And we'll definitely look at you for the future. Probably not the near future, but possibly the much different future of being with ACETJ Media, like Buzz Lightyear kind of future, like the NASA future kind of thing. But thank you. It was good talking to you.
Okay.
Now you can get your earbud off the conference table.
Okay.
TJ Show live on acetj.tv.
What is your small complaint? Why you got a blank? You know it's just important to you only. If you mention this complaint, oftentimes people will roll their eyes and go, "Oh, get over it. Why is this such a big deal to you?" And it's like, well, sorry for being honest, you know. No, TJ's got a lot of things, unfortunately.
It's the story of my life.
It is kind of the story of your life. A lot
Like
of
one
little things.
top of my head right now is why you gotta try to blame the fact that you're having a bad day on why you're treating everybody like crap.
Ooh, that's a good one.
It's really good.
You know, we all have bad days. I didn't do anything to make your day bad. Get out of my case.
I hate that.
I'm sorry, I'm just having a bad day. Okay.
That's not my problem.
Sorry.
So why are you trying to give me a bad day?
Right.
Yeah.
Bust you in your face.
Just saying, hey, I'm sorry that I'm in a rough mood and I'm not acting accordingly. My apologies.
Yeah, that's fair.
No, but most people don't say it that way.
No.
No, they
I know,
never
but
do.
that's what
Get out
it
of
means.
get out of my way. I'm having a bad day.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I wouldn't say that.
I know, but that's what they get.
Control your emotions.
Like mamas say that a lot to the kids.
Yeah.
Get
out of my sight. Get out of my sight.
That's true.
Mary said, when Chili's got rid of their fluffy chicken crispers, I complain about it way more than I should.
Oh, that was Cubby too who was complaining,
that
right?
reminded
Yeah.
me of Cubby. Because it was Outback, right?
Yeah.
Outback and Chili's. He was upset about
He was
both.
so angry
Chili's
about
too.
it.
Barry said, the idea that pet cats are just allowed to roam all over creation while every other pet is subject to a leash law. It's not right. So he's clearly thought about this.
No, because cats will climb all on your car and
guess,
scratch paint, all kinds of
Yeah,
stuff.
why do we allow that? It's just like, oh, it's a stray, it's a cat, somebody's cat.
Because you can't keep a cat in bounds, really. You can put a dog in a fenced
Right.
area.
And they can't climb out. A cat will climb out or squish themselves out.
And that's why people shouldn't be allowed to have cats.
Shut up.
Unless they keep them in the house the
Stop
whole
it.
time.
No.
There's one DM to us, Riggins, from a lady that wants to be anonymous. It said, I can't handle the hate right now, so I need to post this anonymously. This is to the question of what is going to make people roll their eyes and say, get over it. But this annoys the hell out of me. People who paint rocks to hide for people to find. One day there will be no more natural rocks. We're going to look out and it's going to look like pieces of trash everywhere from a distance. Leave nature alone. It irritates me. Said what I said, no regrets.
I love painted rocks.
No.
You're taking all the rocks.
Yeah, we're taking every single rock and we're killing nature.
I don't know if we're ever going to paint all the rocks.
Right. I think we're good on rocks.
But that's the point. She thinks that most people just roll their eyes. Like, you just got to get over that.
It's true.
I agree with her.
You do?
Of course you do.
Leave the rocks alone.
Mm-hmm. Oh, now you care about the rocks.
Yes.
Okay.
Leave the rocks alone.
Yeah.
Do most people roll their eyes at me when I complain about the elevator situation?
Yes.
No, I totally, wholeheartedly agree
It
with
makes
you.
me so angry when I can't get out of the elevator because you're gonna stand in the middle of the doorway. You've got to step out of the way so I can get out before you can get in.
I think most people hate that.
Okay, good. They should, and they should hate people that do it.
Our friend Casey has a lengthy complaint about the new version of Sonny's barbecue sauce at the restaurant. And she goes into great detail about how they have changed the recipe and how it's different from packets versus on the table. And I love that. That's the kind of thing, you know, I could totally get on board with. You love something, then they change it. Why'd they have to do that? I get it. Somebody complaining about the wind here. It makes me irrationally angry. The way it blows my hair around and gets all in my face. It's not safe in a ponytail. And then all the little baby hairs blow around. And I walk in somewhere looking like I've just been in a fight because I have with the wind.
The wind here is
Allison
different.
said that. I don't know. That was pretty funny, though. I have been in a fight with the wind.
Have you seen the one that Chuck posted? It said his complaint is people putting onions on everything and then saying, just pick them off. Oh, no, Becky, I'll just take a crap on your burger. You can just pick that off.
Okay.
It's a very extreme comparison, but I get it.
It's an extreme comparison, but
I
yeah,
get it.
I understand. Yeah, maybe we'll get to a few more of these coming up next.
The Ace and TJ Show. The Ace and TJ Show will be back in less than 2 minutes.
Hey, it's Ace, and if you're into games, TCGs like Pokemon or Magic the Gathering, I am standing in your little piece of heaven. It's the Mighty Meeple in Concord. This is Dual Lands from the Unlimited set. Cards from every Magic set for the past 30 years. It's all right here. Commander decks, all of them for the past 20 years. And when it comes to the biggest game in the world, Pokemon, they've got everything from base set to the most recent games. As you can see, there's always something happening at the Meeple. If you're looking to power up your games, check them out. The Mighty Meeple, acetj.com/games.
Hey, if you missed TJ and Jody's house this week, you missed something great. Well, tell them, Jody.
Tell 'em what?
Where to watch it.
Dang, acetjtv.
Well, we have a lot of friends that help make things possible on the show as far as our charitable efforts with How Can We Help You Wednesday and with Peyton's Promise. And one of those that we value so much would be the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty. The Temple team at Keller Williams Realty can handle all of the stuff when it comes to buying, selling your house, the staging, the advertising, all of it. They're the best. We love them. You can find them at acetj.com/Temple Team, the Temple Team at Keller Williams Realty.
The Johnson Group Facility Services is a commercial cleaning company that focuses more on customer satisfaction than the bottom line because each customer works directly with the owners every step of the way. If you need any commercial cleaning, the Johnson Group can handle it. Get details at acetj.com/clean.
It's the 8 a.m. hour. Whether we're at work with you or on your bathroom counter while you're getting ready, we're just glad you could see us. Welcome back to the Ace and TJ Show on acetjtv. More show than you can get on the radio. This is AceTJ 5G.
Let's go, boom. So Tuesday is the final installment of Breaking and Entering Christmas this year for the Ace and TJ Show. Made possible by you being a part of the radio family, supporting Peyton's Promise, and our great Breaking and Entering sponsors like Home Trust Bank. Home Trust Bank, they work to understand your business and personal banking needs and to craft solutions to meet your specific requirements. We've talked about this before. It's just a cool touch that everybody that works at a Home Trust Bank, that's the community in which they live. So it's kind of a neighbors helping neighbors type of thing. So Home Trust Bank, a great sponsor of Breaking and Entering Christmas, htb.com for locations and details.
There's a new video up on our YouTube page at the Ace TJ Show, or search for Ace TJ TV on YouTube. It's the interview that TJ did with one Tech D Rob.
Yeah, he's trying to get a job with the new firm.
It's funny.
Yeah. Is it good?
It's real. Yeah, it's funny.
Is it good?
Yeah, and it starts with when he's. I was watching it yesterday when Todd finished it. He sent it to me to look at, and I was like, "What is Rob doing? Like, am I looking at this right?" And it turns out I was, and it's very funny.
What was he doing?
He sits down for an interview, and he's got one earbud still in.
Oh, he's got
an AirPod sticking out of his ear. And TJ
I'm on the go.
Went right to it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's funny.
Oh, good. I'm going to go check that out. So that's on YouTube.
And it wasn't scripted. It was that's just the way he thinks it's cool to show up at a job interview.
Really?
Yeah.
It's very cool.
TJ goes, "You something to the effect." I'm paraphrasing. "You don't look comfortable in a suit."
Probably true.
The suits look very uncomfortable, honestly. They just look hot.
Yeah, it's not the most fun thing.
Yeah,
to
and
wear.
like you can't really even move your arms around. Really,
But when you've got a good,
Restricted.
but when you're walking in somewhere and you've got a suit on that fits right and looks good. I mean, I think it is one of those things. You're like, damn, this looks good today. It makes you feel better about yourself when you're walking in someplace and you know your suit fits well, it looks good, you feel good about the situation.
What about chicken soup? Rubber chicken soup.
Yeah. How do you feel with a rubber chicken soup?
Having stood on the side of the road twice in chicken suits, not the same feeling.
That's how you got the money for the good soup.
That's right.
Being a chicken on the side of the road.
I was a mascot one time.
Oh, really?
My mom was a librarian at our school, and the book fair came through town. They sent Clifford, the big red dog costume, and I got out of class all day to be Clifford the big red dog. But man, that thing was hot, and I would have rather been in class, to be quite honest with you.
Just you and us. This is Ace TJ 5G. The Ace and TJ Show will be back in less than 3 minutes.
Charlotte City Tennis welcomes juniors of all ages with our Quick Start methodology for our 8, 10, and 12 and under programs. Teaching kids from the beginning proper form and technique in hopes that they'll develop a passion for the game as they grow into middle school and high school age.
Jack, keep it moving a little bit. There we go, good.
We offer seasonal league play in the spring and fall as well as summer camps. Our coaches work with all skill levels, from beginner to tournament players.
Wait. A little bit better. Better timing there. You felt it?
Finding kids who have a passion for the game and helping them develop into strong tournament players, high school players, and beyond is what we do by offering the best variety of coaches from all backgrounds.
Good open stance, coffee. We just back up and hope for the best. No hoping for the best. You know why, David? Hope is not a strategy.
In the backhand. Good job. Good game, Katie. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Pushing the kids to the max and helping them develop strong habits for a strong game. Check out our juniors program today. Visit charlottecitytennis.com or call 704-284-9844. Charlotte City Tennis Juniors Programs.
If you want to sleep better and lose weight, then the product that you need is called Calitrin, or you can pronounce it Calitrin. Very easy for you to get. Just go to acetj.com/weight loss. acetj.com/weight loss for Calitrin.
Morning radio just evolved again. This is the Ace and TJ Show live on acetj.tv.
Let's talk about pecan pie, y'all. We got some more little complaints about the world.
These are great.
Why you got a blank? It's your little complaint. And might make people roll their eyes, but it's your complaint.
Yeah, I got another quick one.
Okay.
Why you got to say what up?
What up?
Yeah, I hate that.
What up?
What up?
I
hate it.
I love that as a
Hate
slogan.
it.
What
Especially when
up?
people repeat it several times. What up, what up, what up?
What up? What up? I love saying that.
I think I do say that.
Yeah.
Would you prefer what's up?
Yes.
Okay.
What
Just
up?
making
What
sure.
up, my peeps?
What's up? What's up?
My bro.
What's up,
What's
guy?
up, my dude?
What's up, fellow teenagers?
Jamel said, when you order food and you ask for specific condiments and they never put them in the bag, so then you got to hold the bag out the window like trick or treat and beg them to please give you some ketchup for your fries. You'd think it was coming out of their pay.
Or when you order it on the side of whatever you're ordering at a restaurant and they don't bring it. You say, oh, yeah. But then when you say, they say, is there, you got everything? Everything look good? And I'll go, I'd like some ranch, please. And they go, oh, okay, well, I'll get you there. Like that, like I didn't order it to begin with.
Yeah. Now you've somehow made their life harder to make another
Yeah,
trip.
it's like, oh, okay, well, I know you should have said that in the beginning, but I'll go make it better for you.
Yeah.
And then I sit there and I won't eat until I get all my condiments.
Yeah,
so
you
my
will.
stuff gets cold.
Yeah. That is the danger of being TJ. You will sit there. A lot of people talking about Bluetooth speakers on the beach. Somebody said it's one speaker is okay, but when you got 4 Bluetooth speakers all doing different types of music, no, that's not good.
Those are the ones that bother me the most when you're hiking. Like, say you go a Crowder's Mountain in Gaston County, North Carolina. It's the most beautiful, peaceful walk, especially you get to the top. And somebody's doing one of two things up there. Bumping music on their Bluetooth or they're FaceTiming, we made it all the way to the top, girl, look. Hey, shut up.
Oh, my God.
Not bumping music.
Yeah. Ace's little complaints when people go to go see an 80s band and they try to dress up like...
Yeah, they want to be a part of the theme.
They're mocking me.
They're mocking me.
They're not.
They're dancing all stupid.
They didn't come to be part of the
It's like,
theme.
okay, well, what
I
were
never
your
said
dance
that.
moves like?
I didn't say
they were
that.
mocking
No,
you.
I said they came dressed to mock, and I don't think that's cool. I don't like it.
Chastising him.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Do not like it.
Pointing and laughing. Haha, look at me. Where you?
This is what I thought you were like, and you're wrong. You're a tool for doing it.
They're on the taunty list.
Kenzie said the fact that Chick-fil-A puts their lettuce under the chicken like some sort of grease catcher instead of on top. I never noticed that. They put the lettuce under the meat. That's a weird positioning.
But yeah, because when I make
Never
you make
seen
a
that.
hamburger, you put everything goes on top of the meat.
Every sandwich you've ever had, the lettuce goes on top. I don't know if that's
I've never
true, but
noticed that before.
That's what she says.
I like Chris, who says it irks me when football players just stand there with their mouths open while somebody squirts water in there. Hold the bottle yourself.
Yeah, I always wondered that. Why don't they hold the bottle?
Well, when I was playing, they wouldn't let you hold the bottle because you'd sit there and drink too much of it and get cramps. So they, back then they didn't, they would what do you call it? They would limit the water that you drank, as
never knew
opposed to a few years later when they realize, oh, why are these kids dying on the field? Oh,
They're
'cause, yeah,
dehydrated.
we're taking drinks away from them as a punishment.
Yeah. But now I think they do it more because it's faster. Instead of players trading the ball, one person can stand there and just get them all done at once.
It doesn't help. Just that little squirt doesn't really help.
Right, it's just like a little boop.
I get that thing. It's like,
Let me chug it.
AJ, I think is how you pronounce this person's name. When people use the bathroom and then flush with the cover still up, it serves a function. You want poo particles all over your toothbrush? That's somebody who's been listening to the show for a while because we've talked about that. I don't think I've ever flushed a toilet after putting the lid down.
Let me give you one more.
toothbrush has
never
ever been
do
in the
that.
same
I do.
room with the toilet.
Oh, fancy.
You have a separate toilet room.
Your toilet's in its own little room.
But it's actually in its own wing.
Oh.
We have a toilet
My
wing.
toilet wing.
Somebody here just posted one that I agree with, but I'll take it to the next level. When you go to a restaurant or any place and they have the plastic bag and your food is in the plastic bag, and it's like they quadruple tie a knot into the top of the thing and you can't get it undone, and you're going to have to end up tearing the bag open. I'm furious by the time I get to my styrofoam out.
You're just a little angry bird all the time. Everything gets you mad.
That's legit, though.
Yeah.
I paid for this food. Why do I have to fight it to get into it?
Yeah. I get it. Well, these are small complaints, so
Right,
everybody's.
that was the point that they're small complaints.
Ace and TJ. The Ace and TJ Show will be back in less than 3 minutes.
Breaking and Entering Christmas is back with the Ace and TJ Show Tuesday, November 29th. Thanks to great sponsors like Deacon Food Service. Here for all your food service equipment needs. Deacon delivers. Get details at deaconfs.com. That's deaconfs.com. Tuesday, November 29th is a very special day. That is the first installment of Breaking and Entering Christmas. And this year, Breaking and Entering Christmas is made possible thanks to great sponsors like Bradham Brothers. Bradham Brothers, heating, air, and electrical installation and service that you can trust at bradhambrothers.com.
Temperature regulation.
Pressure relief.
Built to last.
Better value.
It's mattress shopping that's all about you.
Lake Norman Chill mattresses are twice as nice for half the price. Only at Sweet Dreams Mattress and Furniture.
If you haven't checked it out, Ace TJ 5G is streaming everywhere all the time. All thanks to O'Connor Insurance. They've been in business since January of 2000. They treat every customer how they would want to be treated. Learn more at acetj.com/O'Connor.
Now, better ingredients, better pizza means that each bite of every Papa John's slice just keeps getting better. From that first bite you have to blow on, to that second bite of crispy, crunchy toppings, to that string of gooey, melty cheese. And just when you're thinking this cannot get any better, you get to the crust and you realize it's not just any crust. Oh no, it's epic stuffed crust that's hand stuffed with cheese. better ingredients, better pizza, even better when it's stuffed.
From Peyton's Promise to How Can We Help You Wednesday to now, with breaking and entering Christmas, we can always count on the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty to sponsor and help us make dreams come true. Buying, selling, investing, your first thought should be the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty. Go to acetj.com/Temple team.
The Johnson Group Facility Services is a commercial cleaning company that focuses more on customer satisfaction than the bottom line because each customer works directly with the owners every step of the way. If you need any commercial cleaning, the Johnson Group can handle it. Get details at acetj.com/clean.
Breaking and entering Christmas is happening right now, and it's all thanks to AB Mortgage. Tammy and Curtis are ready to help you with a mortgage or refinancing. We just love those two. Learn more at acetj.com/AB.
It's uncut and uncensored. It's the Ace and TJ Share Funny podcast, live every day on the Ace and TJ app at 9 Eastern or on YouTube. Just search for Ace TJ TV on YouTube or wherever you download podcasts daily. It's Share Funny, sponsored by The Closet Niche.
Morning Radio. Welcome to the Share Funny podcast. Now live on YouTube. This is Ace TJ TV.
Let's go. The Ace and TJ family presents unfiltered, uncensored, and uninterrupted. Well, almost. Right here. Let's go. This is Share Funny from the Ace and TJ Show Plus.
Man, I just had one of the most blatant old people moments I've had in a while. I'm sitting here looking at the little switch on my microphone, and I'm trying to figure, wait, is that on or is that off? Because one is a circle, the other is a straight line. And I go, wait, I can't remember which one is which. And I've been using it all the day.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
TJ, when you were gone the other day and Regan sat there probably 50 times during the course of the show, he would start talking, then stop, reach over and turn his microphone back on. It was driving me crazy. It was, finally Rob goes, you just leave it on.
No, but by the end of the show, I love having that. I can see why you like it, because I like that. It's fun to hit.
Yeah. The Closet Niche is our sponsor of Share Funny. And you can see it right here on the screen. It's their logo right there.
It's cute.
This TV is here just for that.
That's right.
To put logos on of our sponsors, our partners. And to be in Riggins' way, and when he's trying to get past to go to the restroom, because every time he goes to the restroom, it's an emergency.
That's right.
Every time. So the Closet Niche would be so great for you to have in your life to get everything organized. They go in and, like, say, for example, you need your garage to be organized. They go in, they install the perfect types of shelves and cabinets and things like that they build to fit the specific need that you have for the stuff that you're keeping in your garage. They can do the same thing for pantries, closets, obviously. That's why they call it the Closet Niche. And they have a best price guarantee. And not only that, with their customer service, they stand out from other companies because other companies would take 3 to 6 months to get the stuff done. You're looking at 2 to 3 weeks on average for the Closet Niche. Sometimes even a day they can do it. Guaranteed, everything fits. Lifetime warranty on the stuff, and great people to deal with. It's really cool to have a small business that is growing and growing. You can just see, as they're in your backyard as a local business growing the way that they're growing. We're glad to be a part of that. So please, if you need any of their stuff, you need your pantry organized, your garage, your closet, laundry room, any of that stuff, go to acetj.com/closet. acetj.com/closet for the Closet Niche.
Can I ask a question? Because we're involved in a project with the Closet Niche.
Yeah.
3 weeks. They're turning it around in 3 weeks. And to be honest, it would be faster, but we were the holdup on that. So Friday, we have to disassemble this entire studio after the show.
Yeah.
What are we going to do with, all this junk on Alexis's desk over here?
Oh, I'll take it with me so I can put it on the desk again. Okay. So I won't be here for that because I'm helping your wife. Or actually, your wife is helping me on Friday.
Okay.
But I'll take all my stuff with me.
Sounds great.
All my
And
toys.
so
I
they're
won't let you guys throw it away.
So they're coming in. The Closet Niche will be here Saturday, putting everything in.
Yes.
And
we
then
have to take-
Sunday we'll come back and hook everything back up with the new desks and all that.
Right.
Okay. I'm trying to look at my calendar because some people like to rest on Sundays.
Well, I do too. But that was the only way we could make it work.
Is Todd gonna be here to help?
Yeah.
Okay, because I don't know that I'll be able to be here.
Yeah, he said he's going to be here.
Okay.
No problem.
Does Todd know how to hook all the stuff up?
Yeah, he can figure that out. Hooking the cables and stuff back up's not that hard.
Yeah. I don't want to have to spend a bunch of time figuring stuff out. I want to hook it up and get out of here.
Yeah, Todd's smart. He can figure it out.
So they'll be here. Yeah, they're going to be here like Saturday morning at 8 to hook it all up.
Okay.
We could actually put it together and get on. We could put it together on Saturday if we wanted to.
I'm gonna be out of town Saturday.
You got small town tour?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So that means working every day of the week. I got to come back up here because some people do like to.
Wait,
some
Todd just
people
messaged me.
Relax.
Oh,
Some people like to relax.
Yeah, he's texting me too. I'm texting him back.
Nobody asked him about
Nobody
it?
told him about
No,
it.
hell no. He knew about this. We've talked about this several times.
He's like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, he knew. He knows about this. If he says he doesn't, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna say he's mistaken.
I got a question, and I'm just asking for purposes of knowing the culture, learning more about the young culture. What is the age limit for chucking the deuce in pictures and stuff on social media? Go to 40 on that?
No.
40 seems old.
No.
30?
No.
Not even 30?
I don't think so.
25? I'll give you some leeway in
Kim
case
does it.
Who?
Kim Kardashian all the time.
You're on a first name basis with her?
She's like 50, isn't she?
She's like 40
Oh,
something.
well, when you say chucking the deuce, I don't think of somebody doing
like
I
that?
think of like, you know.
Oh,
I'm
like
thinking
this?
Either way, the deuce like that or the peace sign.
I do
whatever.
Yeah, I think the peace sign's going to live on. All ages can do the peace sign, probably.
But should they?
No.
Why not?
That's the question.
Promoting
should
peace.
It's not promoting peace.
Is it chucking
It
the
is.
deuce is promoting peace?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I will say this. I always thought like chucking the deuce was always sideways, though.
Yeah,
wasn't it?
that sounds like chucking.
But
the
it still
deuce.
means the same thing.
This means I'm a homie. I'm out. That's what that means.
Chucking the deuce means homie, I'm
Homie,
out.
I'm out.
Homie,
Peace
I'm
out.
out.
That's not the original
This is
meaning
peace
of it.
out. This is peace all the time.
So so
because
peace out is two deuces
out.
chucked at each other, and then peace for the amongst the people is
Yeah.
Okay, well then it's changed since its origin, because back in the 90s when the peace sign came back, it was brought back by the young urban troubadours in show business who would look at the camera and go, peace, and they would chuck the deuce and say, peace. So I could only assume that sideways two fingers meant peace, the same thing.
Like peace out.
No, just peace. They didn't say peace out.
But
You're
that's what
saying
it
the peace
means.
out is understood?
Yeah, it means peace out.
No. Not back then it didn't. You weren't even live. You don't know.
I was.
No, you weren't alive enough to
was
know
alive.
what was going on.
I was alive. Don't tell me if I wasn't alive.
Your mama didn't even let you watch TV back then, so you don't even know.
he's got you there.
Bring
They
in,
would just
help me
say
out.
peace.
Yeah, no, I'd say she's probably, it was understood that because you threw it up when you were leaving.
Yeah, peace
Not
out.
necessarily.
When would you do that?
They would do it all the time.
Okay, well,
Here, what's
hold on,
up?
don't
They
yell
would
at
go,
me.
peace.
Don't
They would
do
go,
that.
peace. Like you could even be
do
introducing
that.
somebody on camera on the Yo MTV Raps and say, hey, we got, my man LL Cool J is here, and he peace. And he would do that like, hey, peace. So that doesn't mean peace out.
Guardian of the language.
Right, I know. That's why I'm like, you know what? You got it, homie. I'm not.
No,
Peace.
I didn't
You got
argue
it.
with you about what it means now because I said it's obviously changed. You start arguing with me about something that I know I lived through. I'm telling you, if it means peace out now, then okay, but it changed. Just like the worm was called the centipede originally. It's same concept. All I said was maybe it evolved. But either way, how old is too old to be doing either one? The hippie peace sign holding up 2 fingers with the bottom part of the finger facing out, or throwing the deuce.
Yeah, I've got 2 different ages for both of those.
Okay. Throwing the deuce.
21.
21.
Throwing at the peace sign, I guess 40.
Okay.
So
what about?
it's like I only see women doing it, and it's always in like pictures, and they're kind of
Okay,
cute.
but when women may start like in a boomerang with a piece facing bottom out, and then twist it back and forth. I've seen that. I've seen that.
Yeah.
Don't tell me I haven't seen that. I've seen it. So what's the age limit on that?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. That it's just a weirdo.
Or if they throw it on the side around their face. Now that, where you're throwing them like that, Alexis, women should never do. Yeah. Women should never chuck 2 deuces and
I'm gonna say,
pump
what's up, what's up?
Pump them up
What
and
up,
down.
what up?
Yeah, that's not what women should ever do.
What up,
Just
what
like-
up, bro?
Yeah, put that in the category with high five. Things that women shouldn't do.
Well, yeah.
I hate the peace sign anyway.
The
all the way around.
That's cute.
Yeah, I love
No,
the
it's
peace
not.
sign.
Again, because of its origin from the hippies that ruined our culture
Oh my god.
back in the 60s.
Why can't you just love it for? Because it's a good word. Peace is a beautiful word. Why can't you just love it for that?
Because I'm not a drone, a zombie that follows around, easily manipulated by the liberal world.
Do you get tired of hating all the things?
No, he
Nope,
doesn't.
I thrive on it.
It fuels your life.
And it would only, my goal is to get everybody to hate everything.
God, that sounds like the worst life.
No, it's actually a great life.
Hating everything.
Because what's frustrating is that other people don't see how they've been manipulated and all. I like to stand above the rest of the people intellectually, and I do. And it's actually a good feeling. It makes me feel good. But you know what? It is true though that ignorance is bliss. 100%. You know, people who don't understand that they're following along with something that has been created out of, out of bad feelings and out of stupid people,
Yeah.
and they follow it. They don't know any different. They're just happy-go-lucky. So that, to your point, Alexis, that gets a little bit tiring, yeah. Mm-hmm. Because sometimes I wish I didn't know enough ways of the world to even study it,
Well, I appreciate this heavy load that you carry every day for the rest of humanity.
Thanks.
Because someone has to care.
Thanks. And I don't mind carrying
And you don't
y'all.
mind carrying it, so thank you for that.
I don't mind carrying y'all a bit.
Mm-hmm.
You're not heavy. You're my sister.
I get your point, though, Alexis. The peace thing would be great if everybody just shared in that and meant
It's
it.
peace.
If they meant it in a peaceful way, but
Right.
they don't.
Yeah, it started as an anti-military thing.
Yeah.
Of U.S. America.
Did it really?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
In the 60s.
The war protesters and hippies and stuff.
They don't want to go
What
to
if you
war
found
anymore.
out that the hippies invented the centipede?
Yeah. What then? When the two worlds collide? Yeah.
Hey, miss any part of Share Funny? Subscribe to the podcast on all major podcast platforms. More Share Funny coming up. You're watching the Share Funny podcast live on YouTube. We'll be back in 3 minutes.
Well, we have a lot of friends that help make things possible on the show as far as our charitable efforts with How Can We Help You Wednesday and with Peyton's Promise. And one of those that we value so much would be the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty. The Temple team at Keller Williams Realty can handle all of the stuff when it comes to buying, selling your house, the staging, the advertising, all of it. They're the best. We love them. You can find them at acetj.com/Temple Team, the Temple Team at Keller Williams Realty. One of the worst things that can happen to your house is a buildup of mold and mildew in your crawl space. Let the experts at Cardinal Environmental Solutions come and inspect your crawl space and treat it so your house is safe for you and your family. Go to acetj.com/Cardinal today.
Whether you are buying or selling a home, Chambers & Associates Realty team is here to help. Because this is what they do. They are experts, they are experienced, and they know what you need to get through this process easily. Again, whether you're buying or selling, call them 704-439-6232, 704-439-6232, or visit them online at lkncharlottehomes.com. That's lkncharlottehomes.com. Clancy & Thayes Construction Company. If you need commercial construction, Clancy & Thayes has been around forever. Built on stewardship and doing exactly what they say they're going to do. There is no one better. acetj.com/CT for Clancy & Thayes. acetj.com/CT. The beautiful thing about Clancy & Thayes is all they do is commercial construction, and they're a proud partner of Peyton's Promise, which is very important for us as we get ready for breaking and entering Christmas season, which we'll be announcing just in a couple of weeks. So Clancy & Thayes Construction Company.
Welcome back to the Share Funny Podcast on acetjtv. Share Funny has its own Facebook group. To join, search Share Funny and get more. Now more Share Funny from the Ace and TJ family.
Yeah. I'm starting to think that my little friend Jenny has got an obsessive compulsive problem with one certain thing. Back before, it was in the spring of last year, I introduced my little friend Jenny, her handsome husband Michael, and my wife Jody to the music of Jelly Roll. And I've been listening to Jelly Roll for years and years, long time, since his genesis in the music business. And I thought, okay, hey, y'all will probably like this. And they didn't like it. They loved it. Since then, we every time we were out on the boat all summer, we were listening to Jelly Roll. We've seen him twice in concert. My little friend Jenny is always tagging him in her posts on social media. His social media account responded to her, and they follow the Ace and TJ show from when we went to the concert, and we were posting about it. But anyway, she has become so enamored with him, not just his music, but personally, that she has started referring to herself as Jenny Roll.
Oh my God. That. Jenny Roll, I love that.
Yeah.
Jenny Roll.
So she'll say Jenny and Jody Roll. Jenny Roll and Jody Roll.
That's
Jody
so
Roll
cute.
Jody Roll.
You guys are the Rollies.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God!
Because she's planning another, trying to figure out another way we can go see him soon.
Man, like groupies.
Yeah, that's like the Rollies.
Yeah, she is a groupie.
Are you
You're a
Richie Roll?
groupie too. All y'all groupies.
No, just the women are rolls.
Okay.
Because like she,
Richie Roll.
I think she would go out with him.
Come on, Richie Roll's got a ring now.
Come on, that's a good one.
That's great.
Yeah.
And Mike Roll. Mike, we
That
call
one
him Mikey
doesn't
Roll.
have quite the same
We
ring.
call him Mikey Roll.
Yeah.
Jenny
you
Roll,
gotta
Mikey
admit,
Roll.
though, Jenny Roll and Jody Roll are very close to Jelly Roll, so that's got
It's
kind of a good
cute.
feel to it.
Mm-hmm.
Jenny Roll.
I mean, I think it's hilarious. She refers to herself as that. That's Awesome.
And the thing about it is that she hates concerts.
Oh, really?
But she loves going to see him.
Loves it. Loves it. But when we went and saw him open for Shinedown, she was she hated Shinedown. She was ready to leave.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, I saw one video that somebody posted in your group, and I thought, oh God, to sit through that, I would just die.
Yeah, it was. I love Shinedown, and her handsome husband Michael loves. That's his favorite band of all time. Yeah, and she's trying to drag us out of there. He's like, no, y'all go to drink some beer.
They'll melt your damn face off.
I'm gonna stay here, listen to this.
Yeah.
One of the greatest voices in rock music.
That's messed up
today
though.
or yesterday either.
Yeah, that's really messed up. That knowing that the two of you really love that band, especially her own husband. That's his favorite band of all time. Okay, we've seen Jelly Roll. Let's go.
Well, she stayed for. I mean, she sat through a long. It was close to the end of the concert.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, but they had already been talking about not wanting to stay for Shinedown. That's just crazy. That's crazy stuff. Because we would play Shinedown for them, and the only song that Jody likes from Shinedown is it called "Breaking Inside"? Is that the name of it? The ballad.
I'm not sure.
But anyway, she liked that one, but she didn't like all it. Like she said, "Oh, that loud screaming." It is. But that guy's voice is so good. Oh man.
Yeah.
But then we traveled to go see Jelly Roll all the way into another state.
That's definitely
Crazy.
a groupie move.
Yeah.
And he was the opener. To travel for an opener.
No. When we traveled, he was the headliner, and it was in a small venue. It was a better show than when he opened for Shinedown.
Oh, okay.
So good that my little friend Jenny became his namesake.
Yeah, Jenny Roll.
Yeah.
Jenny Roll. Jenny Roll and Jody Roll. That's the cutest thing in the world. You guys should get shirts. They should get shirts done like that for the next show.
Well, don't be surprised.
Yeah.
She's already got a clothing maker, so
Yeah.
she's probably already sent some proofs to him.
A merch store, a merch manufacturer.
J Rolls.
Like Jelly Jenny.
Would she go so far as to wear a T-shirt
Jelly Jenny
that
and Jelly
says
Jody.
Jenny Roll to a show? You think? Okay.
Absolutely.
I love
Would
it.
Jody wear one that says Jody Roll? Okay.
Yep.
That's the kind of thing that when you post your picture before the show, he sees it on Twitter, and then you end up backstage getting a picture taken with.
Yeah,
that'd be
that's the goal.
cool.
Oh, it is?
I'm
Okay.
sure that's
And
the
to get
goal
them
is
on
for her to
stage.
get to meet Jelly Roll.
What if they bring you on stage and ask you to finish a song? Would you do it?
Oh hell yeah!
Okay, so you're mad that the little kid, they brought him on stage
Her.
to sing, or her on stage to sing the song, and you were so upset about it. But if he asked you to finish the song, you would?
Yeah, I would finish it with him. He gave the microphone to her from the beginning to do the whole song.
My question, did he come back and do the whole song himself?
No.
He didn't? See, that's where I would get mad. I let him do the song, but then a lot of people will start it over or do it again. But the fact that he didn't, I don't like that.
I know.
If that's your signature song and you're kind of an artist on the rise, you got to perform your big hit song.
But trust me, it's like that. Your last bit of the show today, the regular old show, Riggins, is one of those things that everybody thought I was the biggest asshole for not liking that. The whole little arena was going nuts. This little girl saying like they were going more crazy for her than they would have for him because he's the hero. He brings up this little girl out of the crowd, lets her sing the song, "Live Out a Dream," and I'm the only asshole standing there going, "Hey, I want to hear you sing it."
Yeah, I get it.
What is he doing?
You're there to see him perform, and that's your favorite song that he does. You want his voice on that song.
I want my money back. No, I didn't say that.
Billy Joel spoke to a college class, and like these are at like some music school in New York or whatever. And this kid was like, "I'd like to sing a New York State of Mind with you." So he lets the guy come up and play piano. And if I'm the other students in that room, I'm pissed. New York State of Mind. You want to hear Billy Joel like with the sunglasses on, like ripping on the keys, like just
but I saw
nailing
that
it.
clip,
and he doesn't.
That's an incredible moment. I think it's so cool that he did that.
I don't care. I want to see. I totally agree with him.
But Billy Joel sang it.
He sang and he's like leaning over the thing. And he's kind of doing it halftime.
And the guy killed it though. The guy played well.
start it over. Do it again.
But he's given that. What if he was giving you that moment and you were a musician? Like that would be amazing.
But then go back and do it yourself.
But to give somebody that
Piano
moment is not. I don't know that person.
So you're happy for them because you know what? That's gonna bring you a moment in your life later on. You don't get upset and mad like, little girl, get her off the stage. You don't do that.
I didn't say get her off the stage. I didn't say get her off the stage.
Sing along with it.
God.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
I did. I started.
So horrible.
To be funny, I was. Stop it.
Boo.
You suck.
You suck.
Jelly Roll, we want you.
Yeah, but I mean.
Jelly Roll, love the kids.
Yeah, I don't like people taking stuff away from me to make their dream come
See?
true.
I can't with you. I can't with
I
y'all.
love that.
interesting.
Why you got to take something away from me to make your dream come true?
Yeah. That's why you don't like the peace sign.
That's exactly
it.
right.
Yeah, pretty much.
Does Jody refer to him as my jelly roll, my little jelly roll?
Yeah, no, because he's
Not little.
He's the opposite of little. No, she didn't call him that. I think Jenny would fight her if she said my jelly roll. Jenny, you get those tiny fists of fury going.
I think you're a jelly roll.
Mm-hmm. Jody calls everything else my shows, my little people.
That's my favorite.
My little Charlie Puth.
My little person got voted off Dancing with the Stars. So yeah, if she made the mistake of saying my jelly roll, I don't think it would be pretty.
No.
I just can't wait the next time I see her. I can call her Jody Roll.
Jody Roll, I love that.
But it's just
What's up, Jody Roll?
It's just like any other musician or singer or whatever that Jody starts liking. She then becomes a fan of their wife. So Jelly Roll's got a wife named Bunny. And Bunny has a successful podcast because she talks about like the most graphic sexual things. She was a stripper and a prostitute in Nevada, and they have an open marriage where, but they have their likes and dislikes in the situation. Like she wants to know or helps pick girls for him to be with, and he doesn't want to know about what she's doing, that kind of thing. So my wife's all into following her now on social media. And, can you believe it? Bunny said, yeah, okay.
All right. Yeah, I can believe it.
It's like put her right there. So it's
That doesn't seem like anybody that Jody would be interested in following for any reason whatsoever.
She says it's just shocking.
Yeah, it's the tea probably.
But so put it up there. It goes Luke Bryan's wife, Thomas Rhett's wife, Jelly Roll's wife.
Oh yeah, all the ladies love Thomas Rhett's wife.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
She's so funny.
Luke Bryan's wife's the one that's funny.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, Thomas Rhett's wife's just precious, and they got all those kids, and those kids are adorable, and it's all that stuff.
I'm sure she's a riot.
Yeah, Luke Bryan's wife is pretty funny.
The Share Funny Podcast from the Ace and TJ family. More next. You're watching the Share Funny Podcast live on YouTube. We'll be back in 3 minutes.
Well, we have a lot of friends that help make things possible on the show as far as our charitable efforts with How Can We Help You Wednesday and with Peyton's Promise. And one of those that we value so much would be the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty. The Temple team at Keller Williams Realty can handle all of the stuff when it comes to buying, selling your house, the staging, the advertising, all of it. They're the best. We love them. You can find them at acetj.com/Temple Team, the Temple Team at Keller Williams Realty. One of the worst things that can happen to your house is a buildup of mold and mildew in your crawl space. Let the experts at Cardinal Environmental Solutions come and inspect your crawl space and treat it so your house is safe for you and your family. Go to acetj.com/Cardinal today.
Whether you are buying or selling a home, Chambers & Associates Realty Team is here to help. Because this is what they do. They are experts, they are experienced, and they know what you need to get through this process easily. Again, whether you're buying or selling, call them 704-439-6232, 704-439-6232, or visit them online at lkncharlottehomes.com. That's lkncharlottehomes.com. Clancy and Thays Construction Company. If you need commercial construction, Clancy and Thays has been around forever, built on stewardship and doing exactly what they say they're going to do. There is no one better. acetj.com/CT for Clancy and Thays. acetj.com/CT. The beautiful thing about Clancy and Thays is all they do is commercial construction, and they're a proud partner of Peyton's Promise, which is very important for us as we get ready for breaking and entering Christmas season, which we'll be announcing just in a couple of weeks. So Clancy and Thays Construction Company.
Welcome back to the Share Funny podcast on acetjtv. This is the Share Funny podcast from the Ace and TJ family.
Let's go! Let's go. Man, it's another dreary day here where we live.
It is. I got to go to the big city in a minute.
Living here in shithole North Carolina. No, I'm kidding. Just kidding. What are there other things? All right, so we've come up with the aging out of Chuck and the Deuce. So what other things need to be put on the age out list?
I can give you a list because somebody the other day said, "What is 25 too old for?"
Oh, this is good. What is 25 too old for?
But it was a lot of the things that we just talked about. It was throwing up the peace sign in, or what are we calling it?
We're calling it
chucking the deuce or whatever in pictures and things like that. But
I prefer saying throwing the deuce because I never say chuck when I'm talking about throwing something. I say chunk, chunk it,
chunk the
deuce.
deuce.
As a country thing. Yeah, chunk it to me.
Throwing a deuce.
And you know what else country people in Winfield, Louisiana, where I grew up with, you know what else they don't do?
What?
Carry their babies. They tote them.
They tote their babies?
Yeah, they tote them.
Just tote that baby over there.
Yeah, now, Mitchell, I ain't gonna tote you. You're big enough to walk. He wants you to tote him, Daddy. I ain't toting him. Too damn heavy.
No more. I ain't toting him no more.
If he don't walk now, he won't never.
It's pretty good. Yeah, what is... I would say... Oh, never mind. I don't want to say it.
Say it.
No.
Why?
I'd rather not.
Why not just say it?
Still want to deal with it.
It's Wednesday. It's a long day.
Say it.
No.
Or is it something against someone in the room?
No.
Yeah, it is. I know I do a lot of those things, but I don't care.
Oh, well, go through the list. What is it? Is 25 too old for what?
Oh, I don't know. The answers were just okay. Let me just think. Thinking everything's so hard.
Yeah. But see, to me, and I guess it's because I'm old, 25 seems like that wouldn't be the cutoff age for really anything. Because you're still young. Yeah. You're still young at 25.
Well, I think that's an adult. Let me say chicken nuggets.
Whoa.
No. There is no cutoff age for chicken nuggets. You just like them. You like them.
Mm-hmm. I think referring to them as nug nugs, though, that has an age, I think.
TikTok?
Yeah.
You saying, yeah? You agree?
What?
TikTok?
No, I'm not saying I agree. But
being a TikTok star.
1.2 million, bitch. Don't be looking over here.
It's just not
regular conversation.
Yeah.
Somebody's very insecure about their TikTok
right,
fame.
because like, why you get so
nothing but celebrate you.
Why is he looking?
1.2 billion.
Look at him looking. He looks at the camera and you make faces.
Oh,
it's just not my thing at my age, is all I'm saying.
Right.
Yeah, but if somebody else wants to, if Peepaw wants to get on TikTok,
And check his.
Change your name to
views.
Peepaw on TikTok. That'd be
dance
great.
around. I don't care.
He's like, I got 700.
I think it's
views.
cute. I
got
think it's
1,000
cute.
views.
It's kind of like, when Betty White would talk about sex.
I would never mention having 700 views. That would be an embarrassment.
It's cute.
You might think 700 views is a lot, but it's not, Alexis.
It's not. Latest one's at 1.3 million.
When Betty White would tell him to get off his ass.
Yeah.
Start cussing like one of the bros.
It's not that. There are a lot of older people and old people on TikTok that are just vulgar. So maybe that's kind of the new Betty White thing.
I don't like
it. I think that's
people,
just
though.
that's cheap comedy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know
Being dirty.
there's that old lady that drinks coffee and says the F word in her little sayings, If you've never seen her,
I don't think
like,
anybody cussing on social media is funny. Like, it's just not funny like that.
Ace, what is it called? What you and your wife do, where your mouth's moving to a movie scene or some other thing? What is that called?
I don't know, just making TikToks.
Not matching.
Oh God.
Yeah, you talk about how you hate that people don't match up their lips to when they're singing songs, but y'all don't match up y'all's lips to whatever the clip is saying.
Beg your pardon, but I will go to my death with the fact that you will never see one that my lips don't match up. Mine do. If she's okay with her part not matching up, that's fine. But I have done lots of work.
You won't ever call mine shit.
Mine will not be.
Look through.
Because it drives me, it is a pet peeve of mine. It drives me crazy. And I will make certain that I match up. If it's not right, I've got to do it again. Because it makes me crazy.
But there's not a name for that? Like when you do that, there's not a name?
TikToks, I don't know.
But what is it called whenever you're split screen with something else and you're commenting on it or whatever? Doesn't that have a name?
There's duetting.
Duetting, yeah.
And then there's stitching, where you come behind someone.
Okay, but this thing doesn't have a name where you're lip syncing to the spoken word.
Yeah. Not that I'm aware of. It may, I don't know.
But it's cool either way.
Super cool.
Leave him alone.
Yeah.
I love it.
Do you?
Yeah, but I mean, I believe him when he says that he wouldn't put something out that it didn't match up completely. A man's got to have pride in his TikTok.
Right.
That's right.
Because he's got, when the Chinese government takes over his life, they're going to know that they've got a perfectionist prisoner on their hands.
Damn right. They're damn right.
At least he knows they won't steal his bank information.
Yeah.
They're like,
why bother?
What's the point?
They're gonna get into my bank and be like, let's put 10 in there for that guy to help him out a little bit. Yeah, no, I liken that to doing a music video. You would never want to put a music video out where it doesn't match up, and it just because it's bothersome to me. And there may be one that I don't match up perfectly with somewhere along the way, but that is a sticking point to me. And Amanda hates it because I will pick those things apart. Like, no, you're off. You were late coming in, and she hates that. Just as much as I hate being directed by somebody who's not a professional.
Oh my God! I bet you guys making TikToks just sounds like a lot of fun.
Oh, it could almost become an all-out war.
God.
I take my TikToks and my music videos very seriously.
I'm the lip sync king.
That's right. She's saying things like, you come around, you just go back and come around the corner. Okay, we'll start in 3, and I'll say, I'll tell you when I'm ready to start. Give me a minute. This is what I do. Let me do my thing here.
Mm-hmm.
It's it can be quite a hassle.
What is it that you do? Explain to me. Like I'm a kindergartner. What is it that you do?
You ain't seen my damn music videos?
I don't know. Hell, man, it's called making TikToks. Ain't got no name.
Yeah, I don't know. It might have a name. I don't know what it is. I mean, there's one.
It's called making effing gold TikToks.
Mm-hmm. You can put out shit if you want to, but I ain't gonna be a part of it.
Very true. It's just like you try to do one, and there's like a dance involved. I don't just.
You don't dance.
Just keep showing.
Yeah, he does.
I'll get it.
Oh, he does?
The first one I ever did was with Peyton. We did that dance on the balcony of our apartment.
That was really good.
And it's one of the little things in life that makes me the happiest to go back and look at. It makes me so happy because she's so happy in the video when we get to the end of it. But Amanda even admitted afterwards, Peyton knew how to work with me. Amanda would say, no, it's this, I don't need everybody throwing information at me. And Peyton would be like, okay, you got it, one more time, just do this instead of that. And it became very tense until Amanda realized, I'm just gonna let Peyton handle teaching him how to do this dance. Because
too many cooks in the kitchen.
Too many cooks in the kitchen, and I don't need micromanagement. I need big picture stuff, and then I'll ask what I need, as we go along.
Now look at you.
My goal is perfection.
TikTok master.
I know.
Yeah, I don't put them together, so let's don't get carried away. But
I'm sorry I brought it up.
Yeah, you bitch.
No, I'm not going to defend him anymore after that.
He knows
Right?
I'm kidding with him.
Nope.
Don't defend him.
It's too late.
See, that's the thing about it, though. A lot of people can tick, but it takes a special MFer to tick and talk.
That's right. You are correct.
So don't be telling me how to tick and talk. I was ticking and talking before you were even born.
If people are watching the show on YouTube, they can see Riggins' facial expressions where he says one thing, but his look to the camera is totally different.
Fair enough.
You know what you're supposed to say?
What?
I can't help how I look. It's what God gave me. Turn it around.
Yeah.
You're the insulted one.
Yeah. But he knows I'm joking.
It's just my face.
Yeah, and I realize it's a point of humor for everyone.
Oh.
And I do realize it's ridiculous.
Rob, do you do TikToks?
I post videos of my dog on TikTok. That's about it. But I haven't done it in a while.
Pictures of your dog doing what?
Like just videos of the dog doing cool stuff. No.
Because a lot of damn dogs can't pick up choreography.
That's true. She
That'd
can't.
be cool if they could.
There's one of my dog opening the front door for me.
Oh, that's sweet.
It's the only time.
What now?
It's the only time that front door gets open when the dog does it.
So why did you teach him to open the front door for you?
I didn't, but the other dog was with me, and she was really excited to see her, so she just pushed it a little bit. It was just a screen door. It wasn't like an actual door, and it wasn't shut.
Oh, okay.
Because it's not perfectly lined up.
But you hadn't staged it that way? The dog just did it?
Dog just did it.
Oh.
She was real excited.
Making TikToks.
She's a star.
Yeah.
Have you ever made the TikToks, freaking?
I would if I was good at it.
Yeah.
See, I would think you'd be very good at it.
No, I don't think so. That's why I've kind of pulled back on everything. It's like, who needs to put themselves out there for like scrutiny like that? I don't need that shit in my life.
Yeah, you're beating yourself up enough.
Yeah, I don't need that in my life. But I like enjoying the content. I really do.
Well, good.
Yeah.
You need to see if they could put you in one of theirs.
Yeah.
As a guest.
What could I do? What do you guys? Well,
if they would share the spotlight with you.
Yeah, I'm sure she could come up with something. She kind of creates all that stuff.
Alexis, you put up TikToks?
No, I don't even have a TikTok.
You don't even look at it?
Mm-mm.
She also
I look at
It's too white.
No, I just don't look at it. I look at TikToks on Instagram Reels.
Because they're reposted over there.
Yeah. TikTok.
Yeah, that's when I see TikTok.
Yeah, I don't even have.
Or if somebody sends me one. But I do have an account, so I can look at them if somebody sends it to me.
Right.
Could I look at it if I don't have a TikTok account?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I think so, because Rob sends me TikToks all the time.
Yeah.
I can see them.
I didn't know that.
Then I
thought
don't
you'd
even
have an
need it for
account.
that then.
Yeah.
Rob sends you TikToks all the time?
Cat stuff.
Cat stuff.
Oh.
Or Harry Potter stuff.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Okay. Well.
She don't ever send me reels though.
It's a very one-sided relationship.
It's funny that's meant to be shared. This is the Share Funny Podcast from the Ace and TJ family. You're watching the Share Funny Podcast live on YouTube. We'll be back in 3 minutes.
Well, we have a lot of friends that help make things possible on the show as far as our charitable efforts with How Can We Help You Wednesday and with Peyton's Promise. And one of those that we value so much would be the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty. The Temple team at Keller Williams Realty can handle all of the stuff when it comes to buying, selling your house, the staging, the advertising, all of it. They're the best. We love them. You can find them at acetj.com/Temple Team, the Temple Team at Keller Williams Realty. One of the worst things that can happen to your house is a buildup of mold and mildew in your crawl space. Let the experts at Cardinal Environmental Solutions come and inspect your crawl space and treat it so your house is safe for you and your family. Go to acetj.com/Cardinal today.
Whether you are buying or selling a home, Chambers & Associates Realty Team is here to help. Because this is what they do. They are experts, they are experienced, and they know what you need to get through this process easily. Again, whether you're buying or selling, call them 704-439-6232, 704-439-6232, or visit them online at lkncharlottehomes.com. That's lkncharlottehomes.com. Clancy and Thayes Construction Company. If you need commercial construction, Clancy and Thayes has been around forever. Built on stewardship and doing exactly what they say they're going to do. There is no one better. acetj.com/CT for Clancy and Thayes. acetj.com/CT. The beautiful thing about Clancy and Thayes is all they do is commercial construction, and they're a proud partner of Peyton's Promise, which is very important for us as we get ready for breaking and entering Christmas season, which we'll be announcing just in a couple of weeks. So Clancy and Thayes Construction Company.
Welcome back to the Share Funny Podcast on acetjtv. Download the Ace and TJ app in your app store. Now, more of the Share Funny Podcast.
Have y'all noticed that the what was considered a few years ago the war on Christmas, where nobody would say, you know, in any commercials or anything, say, well, we say Happy Holidays, we're not going to say Merry Christmas because, you know, it's oppressive and it's, you know, whatever about, you know, pushing religion and all that. That's kind of gone away, hasn't it? I'm seeing more people in commercials and all saying Merry. They're back to saying Merry Christmas.
Yeah,
and,
that's
and it's in this
totally
year
died
for
down.
Christmas, whatever. Mm-hmm. So that just shows you what is the hot political button at the time, and then when they're done with it, they've got enough mileage out of it. They move back to normalcy.
I always thought that whole thing was really overblown, though.
What, that they were trying to take away the Christmas?
It just seems like it was much ado about not nothing, but not quite as much as it seemed.
Yeah. Well, and that may be because being a Christian, Ace, you're so used to attacks on our faith being okay.
Yeah.
In our society, in our culture.
Yeah. Maybe I just didn't notice it as much either because it didn't affect, you know, everybody I knew was still saying Merry Christmas or whatever. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't people that would stop. It was like all the companies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The woke companies trying to.
They just got no backbone.
Right. And Target is the main one that tends to, is the big, you know, the stores. They're always, you know, more along that side than the rest of them. Just wherever that wind is blowing to the left is where they're always going to go. And I don't know if they do Christmas, say Christmas or not at Target again. You know, they were one of the first to say we're not going to say that. because it's offensive.
Is that what it was? It was offensive?
It's offensive, yeah, because some people don't celebrate Christmas. Some people don't. You don't want to offend people who have a different faith. Where, if I lived in Israel, and they ran around saying Happy Hanukkah all the time, I wouldn't be offended by it.
Yeah.
I'd go, everybody here celebrates Hanukkah. But I would be upset trying to find a ham in the grocery store for Christmas.
Yeah. Need a Christmas ham.
I'd be standing in the middle of Israel going, does everything have to be Jewish? Can't I have one little section, like an international section at the grocery store that sells American food, Christian food?
There's like one honey baked ham, and it's like
people fighting over it. But no, I'm just kidding. There are a lot of Arabs in Israel, a lot of Muslims that live in Israel. That people never talk about that, but there are a bunch. Can claim to be offended by and be silly with it and make people uncomfortable.
What could it be?
If I'm offended by soccer and I want to go to the soccer section of Dick's Sporting Goods and stand there and tell people, don't you dare buy that soccer stuff. Do you know what they do to kids to get them to learn to play soccer? It's torture. They torture these kids. But I'd probably get arrested. But that lady can stand outside of this McDonald's up here every day setting up just probably 20 signs that talk about, animal rights and eating meat and all, right outside, right on the corner in front of the McDonald's. And then she puts on a sandwich board and just stands out there. She doesn't yell at people or anything, but it's unsightly when you drive by. It just looks like trash on the side of the road because she's got all these signs. And I don't know, you would say that nobody's going to drive by there and think, oh, God, I'm going to get a Big Mac, and then see those signs and I go, oh, I've had a change of heart.
I'm still getting
I don't
my
want
Big Mac.
the Big Mac. Yeah, I know.
It doesn't. It does not impede the flow of traffic into that McDonald's, not one bit.
But I look at her differently than most of those types of protesters because she's not bothering anybody. She's not getting up into anybody's face or yelling at, trying to engage in an argument with them or anything. She just stands there.
And she has to stay in the grass between the sidewalk and the curb, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if that's public area. She can do whatever she wants right there.
Right.
Is that what it is? It's for animal rights?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the time?
Yeah. Something stupid like that.
Yeah.
Animals don't have rights.
Stop.
They don't. Find me where it says where the Animal Bill of Rights is in our founding documents.
We'll wait, Alexis.
God gave them rights by making them.
So God has given them unalienable rights.
They just have understood rights.
Okay.
And what do aliens have to do with this?
Yeah, don't bring the aliens.
But no, I mean, I don't think you should mistreat animals or abuse them and all of that stuff. But words mean things. And human rights is redundant when people say that, because all rights are established for humans.
True.
Mm-hmm. But I get it. You don't want animals mistreated. And I just don't want the language mistreated, is all I'm saying. However y'all are to be against abusing animals, I'm that way about abusing animals, and I'm that way about abusing the language.
Well, I hope you care about the animals more than the language if you had to pick one.
I don't.
If you had to pick one, the importance of the language is more important than animals?
Yes.
Oh, you are crazy. You just say dumb things.
I never say dumb
No,
things.
yes, you do.
No, I don't.
How you gonna tell him his feelings?
Yeah.
Are dumb.
Don't feeling shame me.
You're gatekeeping.
Mm-hmm. But again, don't sit there being a cheeseburger lover and tell me about abusing animals. I care more about the animals than you do.
That's not true. That's a damn lie.
I do. I care about
Yeah, okay.
maintaining
No.
animals as animals and not trying to make them something they're
That
not,
doesn't
which is
count
human.
what you're trying to say. So shut
it
up.
does.
No.
It does. You're bloodthirsty.
Stop.
How do you eat a steak cooked?
Medium rare.
You want the blood in it because you're bloodthirsty.
Mhm.
You're a bloodthirsty demon. You're a demon. Zombie.
A little too much.
You're a little zombie, little vampire out there brain eating.
Whatever, dude.
Out there snatching perfectly calm and peaceful oysters out of the sea. Eating them right there, raw.
Yup.
Just swallowing them alive.
But I'm appreciating it every bite.
And I don't. You know, I want to appreciate every bite of a dinosaur that I may take if I were to ever find one.
Yeah, did you say that on the radio or off the radio? I think he said it off the
He
radio.
said it off the
TJ
radio.
goes,
Yeah.
I want a dinosaur so I can eat it.
Yeah.
What do you think that would
I
taste
always
like?
wonder what it tastes like.
That's a stupid thing to say.
But I mean, there's no such thing as there weren't dinosaurs.
Oh my god.
Right, that's the main
Okay,
problem. Dinosaurs
whatever,
aren't
dude.
real.
Yeah, bunch of lying scientists.
Merry Christmas and dinosaurs aren't real.
Bunch of paleontologists, whatever they are.
The Sheriff Funny Podcast is a production of the Ace and TJ family. To get more Ace and TJ 24/7, download the Ace and TJ app. Just search for Ace and TJ in your app store. All Sheriff Funny material copyright ATJ Incorporated 2020.
Thanks for watching the Ace and TJ Show on acetjtv. All material copyright ATJ Incorporated, a JT Media live production 2022.